What's up?
I had a dream last night.
Hello, everybody.
Pizza.
We are all signing on and getting here and sitting down at absolutely the last possible second today. So, we're gonna go ahead and eat a little bit of pizza while we get going here. Sorry, we're breaking our we don't want to eat on stream.
Need a player's handbook.
Oh, here, you can have this one.
But hashtag was at work. Need to eat.
Oh, you smell like my dad.
Welcome to episode 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, 27 of Icosacast.
That running musk.
Come so far.
We have indeed.
Full table again. That breeze from the player's handbook is nice.
We have all of our friends back.
Lofty.
Full table. It's lovely.
What level are we now?
Yeah, we leveled up after the last session, so you're now level 7. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and roll for HP, so everyone can take their respective rollable dicey thing.
I get an expertise.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I don't have it.
+1?
Yes,
What is an expertise? What's
3
an
on a
expertise?
D8.
What?
Really?
Could be worse. Could be a 1.
That's true. Alright, here we go.
Being obnoxious with the noises.
2 of you. Give me a 10.
7.
Oh, I got a 9!
So you
A 9? Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
That's alright, that just means I throw in harder shit that'll kill you.
Hey!
64.
75.
So I had 3 more?
My con is crazy.
If
you pick insight, that'll go to 9.
Oh, that's fucking badass.
Wow, okay. How many do I get?
I think you gotta go to the
Alright.
I should have.
6!
6 on a D6?
Yeah.
Beautiful thing.
I don't know if it's a 6.
Plus your con.
Yeah. I think you lied about that one.
What?
Let's see, Bray, what do we got?
It's still there.
A 2.
A 2.
Wah,
We
wah.
got a 3 and a 2. We'll re-roll a 1, but a 2 is where you just know it's meant to be.
Oh, I have to change my sheet.
2 plus 2
Who
is
else?
4.
Who
51.
Buddy, did you roll
Yeah, I
yet?
have a 7.
A 7. A respectable roll, certainly.
Gentleman 7.
7 on the 12, yeah.
It's
Above average.
needed 4 big ones.
Alright, I'm still figuring this out though.
51.
It's pretty bad.
Alright.
I will end you.
If we are still working on things, leveling up, they might be able to defeat a cat by level 7. We'll do a quick recap and get right into the game, right?
Is it in that one?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So last time the party had made their way to Kim Paril.
Rus'ryl.
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 Rust.
Holy fuck.
Have you guys been to Kim Paril yet?
Yes.
No. Oh. I was about to say, because that is another place.
No.
No, that's Halan
Say it
Shaman.
again?
So you didn't
Oh, okay.
Kim Paril is yet another
What do you
town, but you're not there. Sorry.
Got it.
In case you're wondering what the name was.
So you could, so technically you should have 4 of them now. And that's what the double circle is.
Alright.
What?
I should have 4 expertise?
Yes!
You have no expertise.
Because I don't get it, because I'm a sorcerer.
Oh.
All the time.
So they made their way to
I don't think you get it.
Okay,
Say it again.
take that.
Rus'ryl. Rus'ryl, a town to the south of the Shanhira River Valley, where the Shanhira opens up into a wide, large lake. The large bell towers that are in these tiefling-run cities was ringing when they got there, rang for a while, and then stopped, seemingly without
So
consequence.
4 expertise.
People were not terribly surprised. It seems that's been happening a lot. The party then romped around the town for a while. You went to Inda's family home
So that turns into
and
11.
said, "What's up?" to, well, no one, because that wasn't there at the time. You then made your way to the university, and you did get to say, "What's up?" to Talius's dad.
Son of a bitch.
Professor at the university.
What's his name again?
Oh,
You know, guys, I have it all written down.
I'll get it
but
for
off
you.
my
Hold
not.
on.
No, I mean I have the paper.
Thank
it's
you,
just
Tony.
literally not in front of me.
Whoa!
What is your dad's name?
Good choice. Okay.
Her passive perception is 19.
Oh, duh.
Wow.
Duh.
What?
How high is your wisdom?
She has expertise, so she gets double proficiency bonus.
Good
I'll
stuff.
get it for you in a moment.
Those rogues, man.
Thanks.
We went the whole last campaign without a rogue. Yep. Well, we did. That's not true. We did have a rogue for.
So easily forgetting Claudia.
Yeah. Sorry.
Terrible.
Shout out
to
Tyboga?
Taimoda? Blah, blah, blah.
You met a few other people at the university. You were invited to a party in the woods,
This is session
which is a
47.
little like a medieval rave. People playing music, spread all around, maybe doing some illicit substances, drinking, doing their thing.
Sweet.
Talius punched his dad in the pee-pee because he found him macking on
that's right.
some young lady.
Ooh.
Buddy
What?
is taking peyote with a cat.
Yep, Buddy is taking peyote with
Zorro?
Professor Azaro, her new good friend. The only tabaxi you have seen so far this entire campaign. Zephahim has gone off to do his own things, which we'll finish what was set up last time, and then we'll roll some stuff for you. Bree and Turok are playing music, gathering a bit of a crowd. One small halfling girl seems to have taken quite a liking as being way too much of a close stander to Turok right now.
Stand.
And Inda got stabbed after taking the form of
Reject.
Reject, a tiefling farmhand, stable boy kind of, that you met quite a while ago.
I think so.
Session 2, 3, something like that.
It was early.
Yeah. Seems that he had some connection to the university, and you might learn more about that, or get killed, whatever. With that, I need everyone that's at this party to roll initiative.
Cool.
You guys are spread a bit far out, but let's just get a roll.
No idea what's happening, but I'm just gonna go for it. Here we
Let's
go.
just get a roll for everyone.
Good.
I'm assuming we might see
Yeah, man.
someone I don't know
Yeah.
get stabbed.
Does Professor Azaro know he's been drugged?
Oh, he willingly
Wait, he was
took
drugged?
it.
Oh, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, he was not
He's been
drugged.
I thought he was roofied, but I didn't want to say
Out of
anything.
grandfather's skull?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, he
Sweet.
willingly
Oh.
Good
drank.
times.
It's getting real nasty.
He came to this party to get fucked.
Yeah.
So he's down for whatever the fuck is going on. One thing you have learned about Professor Azario is he's down. He's down.
He's down to fuck.
He can hang.
Hopefully.
He can hang.
DTF.
Hopefully.
Well, we'll see if he can actually hang. He wants to hang.
Yeah.
Wow. Of all the people in the party, I didn't think it would
Or
be
you just don't
Body.
know?
I 100% knew it would be Buddy.
Do we know?
Yeah.
Ah!
He's a magic.
Well, this is one of the first fully woolly NPCs and hair cover that you've seen in a while.
You're a gilf.
It's,
Grandma.
it's a famous
Grandma.
one.
Yeah.
G-MILFs.
G-MILF.
Oilf. Oilf.
With
Bill,
that,
also allied.
It's an ox.
I'm gonna start off just with Inda, and if you guys want to remember your roles, but if you want to at some point be like, oh, I probably would have heard that if the loud thing happens, I would like to join in
didn't
on
he
this.
cry out when he was stabbed?
Okay.
I don't know.
In comparison,
I don't think so. You kind of
Okay.
grimaced and turned around towards her.
So what I'm going to do is, as I was stabbed, I turned to her
Who stabbed
and I cast
No.
Disguise Self, going out of Reject and turning into Talius's father. And I say, because there's people around, yeah? This is a party, there's people all around.
Oh yeah, there are plenty of people around. It's pretty spread out, but there are like a lot of people here.
And I proclaim loudly with thaumaturgy, "You stabbed me? How could you stab me? The head professor of the history department."
Is disguise self a
Concentration? No,
concentration is not for you, right? Because it's a.
It's not even at all.
Oh, really?
Really?
So weird.
That's
Okay.
how you can cast spells with it.
Cool. Okay. Good to know. I'm out of lined paper too. I can use the back of this.
Is a
Um,
Help me, son.
Okay. Roll a deception check or a
think I got the
performance
high
check.
points.
It's your choice.
Okay. Well, my that is going to be a 28.
Okay. Was it performance or deception?
It was
Just for
deception.
mine. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
If it was performance, it would only been a 23.
Sure. I mean, I'll roll. I mean, whatever that is. Oh, an 8. That was fun. Okay.
And I'm going to stand I'm going to be sort of bearing that. I'm just going to kind of stand with authority as I'm doing this and proclaim it loudly, as if you dare? Why?
And she
How
stepping
dare
back, her magical blade dripping with your blood, and she says, "Professor, what you appear to be." And at this point, this is why I didn't write it down, guys, because I didn't know how long combat itself was actually going to last, but I wanted it for us to be ready. At that point, I think you heard the booming voice of your father, although probably, I'll let you guys decide how far away. You were kind of towards the center of this gathering. I don't know if you guys have gone out to the outskirts. You can decide how much you would have heard. Did you just hear the echo of someone's booming voice? Was it enough to kind of hear what was said? Was it enough to hear who was saying it, but not the words? And she just is kind of aghast and is caught sitting there holding a knife in this situation, while other people around them are like, "Oh."
I'm going to point and I'm going to say, you don't have the proper clearance to be holding that weapon, especially in a gathering such as this.
Can I dash over to her?
Yeah. You gonna punch her in the face?
No, I want to. So what I would like to do is dash over and grapple her. But before if she's behind you,
For reference, I'm wearing the same clothing that I saw him in when we met him.
So, but for where they are, would she be behind him or in front of?
She's standing right in front of him and kind of backing up.
So as I go to grapple her, I want to take a shot at the wound on him.
Okay, I'm not gonna let you
So you
punch
ran-
him
so-
and grapple.
So you ran
No,
from your father?
It's more of an accidental bump into the wound.
Did you run from your father to me and then attack me? Didn't you run? Weren't you just with him, the real him?
He got super
Was
drunk.
I?
You got super drunk.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
oh
right.
no, I got super
Guys, you
drunk.
gotta re-listen to the episodes. You
Oh,
gotta re-listen.
yeah.
Sorry,
You know what's going on,
it's
man.
kinda
Come on.
No, I
Get up that
super
viewership.
drunk. I'm very drunk.
Hey,
Okay.
if everyone at this table watched every
It's
episode, it would
time-lapse,
go up
man.
3 times every week.
Yeah, we're good.
I would like to, if you're okay with it, accidentally bump into the wound to hurt him a little bit.
I would say if you're roll for the grapple, and I'll say that you're kind of just it's not going to do any damage, but you kind of wince from the pain.
What would it be?
And athletics to grapple.
20
Oh my god.
something.
What was this gnome's name?
23.
Verena.
Alvina.
Alvina. Man,
The cat.
I got the paper right here, y'all. I'm gonna start reading off of it. Thank you.
Alvina, no.
Yeah, Alvina.
So I can't do that. That's fine if I can't.
Yeah, and at that, she kind of, you bump into him, and he's kind of it's giving you an eye, God damn, be careful. And then, you grab her, and she just I think she's so, flabbergasted. She still has a hold on this blade, but it's
I'm
kind
going
of
to reach for the blade and say, Alvina, hand over the blade.
roll an intimidation with advantage.
Intimidation with advantage,
Yeah.
that's going to be a 26.
26. Okay.
18
With
plus
that,
8,
yeah, she just lets go of it and you grab it. Definitely,
So
this
just
was.
put her away.
I thought you were him, Professor.
Who?
You looked like him.
Can I walk her? Everyone's looking, I assume.
Yeah, definitely. There is a crowd over here, and roll a percentile for me.
Percentile?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 30% chance, 1/3 chance. Lower
40.
number's better. Okay, just above. So your father doesn't literally walk into this. He is off towards the outskirts of this. Okay.
I was kind of hoping you would. That'd be son. That's an imposter.
Yeah, at this, you guys start walking back a little bit. I'm gonna pause there for just a second because at this point, I think you and Azaro are just staring at each other, like over this skull, and he's just like every once in a while he's like looking like he's all right, and then he's like does the spin. And this has been happening. How are you taking this, buddy? Do you want to roll a con check?
Sure, I mean, I've done it before.
Con save.
But,
you can do it with advantage because it's a thing you're familiar with. Man, he's not familiar with that shit. If anything, you roll at disadvantage, but it's not getting much worse than a
21.
Yeah. You're doing fine, and you're kind of like watching him as he's. And the waves again. And he's just holding his head, and then he's just trying to like kind of have this moment and be there, but he's just I'm looking out over the cliffs. I was told once there was a city there, and it sunk. And he kind of like doubles over, his hands in his head. He's just having a little bit of a time on it as you're just sitting there staring at him. With that, you guys are playing music. You finish a song that I think like drowned out most of the sound of what was happening over where they were. This young halfling girl, kind of like right up against your leg, almost like leaning on your leg like it was a wall as she's like staring up at you as you're playing. You a little off to the side. It's like, that was great. And she, like, no one else is clapping, but she kind of just starts clapping quietly to herself. She, what are you?
Do you mean what is my race?
Oh, I suppose, yes. I don't know that.
I am a half-orc.
Half-orc?
My father was an orc, my mother was a human.
Half-orc, half-human. Oh, okay. That sounds... Well, I've never met an orc before. I hear they're big. You're pretty big.
Pretty big. I'm not as big as some of the others in my tribe. The full orcs are much bigger, and they would probably eat something the size of you for breakfast.
They might try. They might try. That's... How did you learn to play? That was great. And you too. That was just... You guys are really good.
Thank you.
Thanks. I have much time. When you live in a desert, besides hunting, and there's not much else to do, so
You're from a desert?
Yes.
Is that how you got to the university?
I met these ones traveling actually up north with the dwarves.
And they brought you here to study?
They brought me here for protection.
Oh, you're one of the guard.
Um,
Oh, that's so exciting. Are you one of the guard too? You have a bow. Can you shoot that?
Yes.
That's so cool.
You could learn too.
I can?
Yeah. You could do anything you want to do.
Yeah, I can. I can do anything I want to. Would you show me?
Sure, but we have to go outside and it has to be in a place that's safe where we can't accidentally hit anybody.
Oh, well, we're outside, but there's definitely a lot of people around. Hey, do you guys want
we
a
are.
drink?
I hold up the mug that I've been pounding.
Oh, you're good.
From
Do you-
this keg that I've been draining.
Do you need... I can find some cups. If you need a cup, we can fill... 'cause
I
he's
mean,
got the-
if I'm going to show you how to shoot an arrow, I'm not going to drink anymore. Thank you. It's very unsafe.
Oh, maybe we can do that another day. Because I already don't think I should shoot an arrow tonight. But I'll go and I'm gonna get a cup. I'll be back. And she just walks off. You guys pulling Alvina back away as people kind of like watch, but like, okay, he's a professor. He must have it.
I'm leaving it to my son to do the escorting, as I am a teacher and he is the fighter.
Yeah. So you do, and they're back, and she's kind of there and just kind of like looking.
Mm-hmm.
Professor, I don't understand.
You
we're
don't-
walking and talking, right?
Yes.
As I'm
I figured, yeah, like you guys are like
holding her.
back away, like away from other people, still holding. But she kind of like is half trying to turn to you. She's like, "Why? Why would you do that?"
I ignore her, and I am going to cast Sending into Talius's head,
Sure.
and just say, "It's me, Inda. She tried to stab me. Play along.
Where are you?
In your head. I'm your father."
So as we walk back, is there anybody around us anymore?
You're walking by people, but I imagine you're taking a path that's like there's a group over there. Okay, let's keep going away from people.
Yeah. As we're walking, I'll still holding her. I don't think she's resisting, right?
No, she's
So I'm holding
like
her,
flabbergasted.
and I'm gonna take two of my fingers and poke him where he got stabbed. And are you sleeping with her too? Is another one?
What?
Damn.
What? Son.
And I'll poke him again.
Worst plot line ever.
Are you
This is-
kidding? This is the best.
This is a conversation we should have
Oh,
later.
reality TV.
That's why I like it so much.
Alvina,
Sick.
I will overlook your assault and using an unregistered weapon on campus.
There's a registry.
Yes. You
Why?
should know this.
I.
This is first grade.
I'm. s-
This is first grade stuff.
Elementary one.
If we're not near anybody, I'm gonna put her down, like sit her down,
Yeah, she just kind of like
and I'm gonna
sits.
sit in front of her.
Yeah, like on a log, and you're like right in front of her. Just and she kind of like touches the side of your face because you've known her
Yeah.
her whole life, right? Or at least since she was young and came to the university.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean to hurt.
Who did
him.
you
I
think
thought it-
he was?
I thought it was him. You made yourself look like him.
I made myself appear as a student, a nondescript student, as I wanted to participate in the festivities. But it serves me right for leaving my chambers. I will leave the rest of this discussion to you and my son, as I am not in a mental state to be able to handle this. I will speak with him later, and I will confer with the rest of the council on what should be done, if anything. Please do not leave the campus at this time. And I turn and walk away.
Who did you think he was?
What council is he talking about?
I don't understand. But that's not important. Why would you stab him? Yes. What? Who
What is that?
did you think
That's an
he
inspiration.
was?
I get a
I-
get advantage.
He looked
on
like
the
a-
roll tonight.
Say it.
The reject.
He looked. I don't think what I thought it looks like.
He made himself look like him. He cast a. It was him. It was Talius. It was him.
I
It
know
was
my-
him.
I know my father can't do that, right?
Yeah, you also know that he spoke in your head and told you.
Yeah, but I don't know that he was next to me, so he didn't say I'm
I
right
said
next to
I
you.
did. I said I'm your father right here.
You said many weird things to me.
Okay, whatever. Talius.
Yes,
Or Baron.
he looked. I'm gonna be sick. Oh, God.
Why would you stab Reject? I'm sorry. Excuse my ignorance. I just don't. I've never heard the story.
Talius.
I walk over a beer.
Just out of nowhere, drunk ass Tanaki walks over to hand a beer to her, and she's like,
Checks out.
roll a persuasion check. Tanaki, who got accidentally super wasted.
10.
10.
Sounds familiar.
She kind of like
It's like
waves it off. Like I don't think I can't stomach it.
I'll take it. I'm already drunk, so
I-
barely keeping it together right now.
What happened?
She stabbed my dad.
Whoa, you stabbed someone.
She thought he was reject.
Who?
Remember? Did you meet him?
No.
I did.
You met? That's right here. Bree,
No,
very
you-
sneaky.
Oh.
You're with him.
Where did you come from?
Hello.
Um,
No.
I do have a plus 11 to stealth
can't.
now, so.
Why? Again, why would you stab him?
why would your father want to look like him? He was one of the ones that decided that he had to go. He decided he had to go.
I don't think that was my father either.
I mean,
Wait, what?
I mean, it looked like him.
The town-
It didn't smell like him.
You don't- you don't think that was your father?
No, it didn't smell like him.
Was that him? Oh my god, he took my dagger.
No, I don't think it was. I think it was one of my friends.
Do you need a dagger?
I want that one.
Oh.
Well, it's too late now. It's gone. Maybe later I might be able to get it back, but right now.
You think that was one of your friends? What the fuck is this?
Maybe it was my dad. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I've been drinking a lot.
Listen, you motherfuckers think that I'm gonna go around risking my ass to get you all these items
I'm gonna
you
take
want,
my
and you're
hands-
gonna steal my shit.
I'm gonna put him on her shoulders
Wow,
and be
she's
like,
feisty.
you need to relax.
Roll a charisma check. I think, just roll it, because
What do you mean?
yeah.
When did you get new dice?
Fuck you, man.
At the con, baby.
Oh.
What did you want?
Charisma.
Yeah, and I rolled a nat 20, so.
6.
Because I'm minus.
You go to put your hands on her. She goes, "Don't fucking touch me!" and just like smacks your hands off. And she gets up, so she's about as tall as you, kneeling right at that point as this gnome girl, and she's going to attempt to shove you over. Why don't you roll an athletics
That's a
at
little bit,
disadvantage because you're drunk?
I like her a lot.
she's very feisty. 10.
You just go sprawled out on the way, and she goes, "Hey, you better clean your fucking friend up and figure his shit out and get my goddamn knife back."
I think, yeah.
For the record, no.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
give you
leaving
this
the party.
one.
Yeah. Okay. She just fucking puts her back, doesn't smack you, but is just dismissive, and is like, "Listen, tomorrow I want my knife. If you fuckers think you're getting anything out of me besides a fucking stab through the eye, you better get it back to me tomorrow by noon.
I'll protect this woman with my life.
Fucking assholes." And she just walks off.
Nice. Is
Well,
this
that
where we get
could've
our
gone
MA
better.
rating?
Very
Is it
attractive
Alvina's
to
fault
Matt
that
right
we're
now.
going to get a MA rating?
That's it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Well, it's Body's fault. She's trying to make it NC-17 over here. As no,
I've done nothing. I've just sat here and listened. That's it. That's fine.
yeah. Well, I was
We don't
gonna
blame the
make
barbarian.
That
No,
was-
no, I'm good.
that was segue because
I'm
he
fine.
jumped back to you. Yeah. So
20%.
my God, he's
I
not
hope
doing
I-
fucking good. And yeah, as he's just kind of still in front of you, just staring at you, like, I've never had a home. I've always been on the move. Those goddamn little fuckers. They killed my family, and I had to make my way away on the sea, past the coast, and he just puts his hands on the sides of your face. You beautiful creature. What the fuck did you give me? It just falls over on his side, just laughing.
It is medicine.
Laying flat, looking up through the gaps in the trees of the stars above.
Do not fight it.
It makes me remember things.
I've
seeing the past.
I see death. I see a dead city. I see a dead forest. I see many, many dead tribes swallowed by a beautiful monster. You are of Al-Naukos.
Yes.
There is no Al-Naukos where I am from. There's
Aoyaki.
yes, only Hawaiiaki.
I've heard this name before.
Before I came to this world, Awayaki. After I die, Awayaki still. And they burn everything. A scorched and trampled land. Only refuge in the jungle. And that's no refuge at all. I had to flee. The sea is so vast. Badi. The sea goes on forever until it ends. And then a new world is here. I spend all my time trying to find out, to learn of this new world, and trying to forget the one I've left. What does this mean, that all I see is the fire of that place? Does it mean I have made the wrong choice? I am not as young as I was. I don't know if I could bear to see again.
You are too old for regret, Nizaro.
But not too old to make a new plan, if that is my path. He kind of like sits up. Do I stay here and help these people? Or do I go back to my homeland to die? These are the two paths I see before me.
Only you can make that choice.
You worship Prakir Dekut, yes?
Yes.
The god of the wild. But do not things grow in the wild? Do not pools of water manifest that draw life to it? The watering hole, where predator and prey together come to drink. Is that not civilization? Is civilization so bad? Is a forest of trees so bad? It must all be burnt down.
Civilization is a noose that tightens around your neck until you cannot breathe. And it is hard to see, Azaro. You will not know it is there until it is already choking you for breath.
You are not young, Badi, but still you travel far.
Yes.
If you are unfortunate enough to go to my homeland before you die, you may see things that I have seen. A noose. There's no tighter noose than Awayaki.
And you think I would be troubled by this?
I was not. I was not troubled by the world the way it was there. I simply did not want to die in it. So I went somewhere else. But look at this world here. You know of this world, yes? This world of devils?
Yes.
It is so much more peaceful.
Not in my experience.
Do your people not murder? Do more of your people not die? Any given day, then you will see killed on the streets here. I love the Prakirtuti. I marched with them. I marched with a great herd when I was younger. But it is death and destruction, that path. Here, I think, and I write, and I teach in these, them. And he's pointing to someone walking like this far away, and they're like, what the fuck? They listen to me.
And it seems you have made your choice.
I know what I like better. I must decide where I am to die. And when. This tea from your grandfather's skull fucks my head. Worse than the opium from back home.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Only last another 14 hours or so.
Oh, good.
Holy fuck.
You should come visit my lecture tomorrow. It will be the best fucking shit I've ever said, no doubt. Oh shit.
You will not be able to sleep tonight.
I'm never going to sleep again. Buddy. Oh, there you are. Will you sleep with me under the stars?
Don't know how much sleep we'll be getting.
I already told you. I will never sleep again. And he kisses you.
It's like that. Body is not a.
Soap opera is getting better and better. Fucking love it.
So good. All right. With that,
Roll strength.
is
I think it should be a con check.
I think pretty soon people start moving away from you because you guys are just in the middle of some shit, and they're just like, yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and. At that, is there anything else anyone wanted to do at this party?
Right after I leave him, I go find these two.
Okay, yeah. Well, we kind of have to. I mean, not that there's too much going on there, just conversation and stuff. But yeah. So you go over, and there's a very excited, small, pretty young halfling girl, kind of excitedly like drinking from this cup, and her and these two are kind of hanging out with some other people around as well. That after you guys were playing, just kind of like kept hanging out in that general area. A couple people at this point, as they're walking by, passed out, engaged in some,
How was my playing?
quite good. Yeah, you got some good rolls.
Oh, good.
I think you gave them advantage or something, but yeah, no, overall, very good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so that's what you walk in.
I take both of them, kind of too close that we're not that good of friends that I should do this, but I just do and kind of pull them away from people that we have to talk.
Hello.
Okay.
My fiddle goes. Rrr!
No, you weren't playing. Were you still? Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Oops.
It's fine. It's fine. used to it.
Did you come with us when we went to talk to Albina?
Oh, hey, hi.
Go away.
That's rude.
Go away.
We were talking.
This is our friend.
Yeah.
She needs to go away.
What do you mean?
Have we determined how old? Like teenager-ish, young,
Probably
late teens.
Probably late teens or so, young 20s, maybe. Again, halflings tend to look pretty youthful, so maybe a little hard to tell, but definitely on the younger side, but like an adult girl.
Tanaki, she has been speaking with us this evening and sharing our drink. This is our friend Tanaki.
Oh,
I apologize for his rudeness.
hello.
He's had a little to drink as well.
I've had a lot to drink.
She needs to go away.
What do you mean? Come on, guys.
She reminds me of my little sister.
It's a party.
I like her.
You're supposed to be inclusive at parties. You have a little sister?
Fine, if she hears
I
it.
do.
What's her name?
I don't remember.
Oh,
That's
that's
weird.
funny.
This is why she should have went away. Were you there with us when we talked to Albina yesterday?
Yesterday,
Today?
yes.
Earlier? What day
Yes,
is it?
it was.
Now
it was
I
today.
know their names.
She's mad at us.
Why is she mad at us?
Alias fucked it up.
Alvina? Oh, she's an angry woman.
She
Yeah.
stabbed.
She's scared.
She stabbed.
She stabbed somebody.
Yep. See, didn't want to tell her, but she's here now.
That's fucking crazy.
She
Oh.
is young and inquisitive.
She
She harms
stabbed.
nothing.
She stabbed Talius' dad.
The professor.
And
She stabbed a professor? She's fucking. No, she didn't. That's nuts.
Oh man. This will end amazingly.
I don't have a lot of patience right now, because I've been drinking too. I shouldn't be.
You're too young.
I don't know if I can control my magic if I'm like this,
Okay.
so I'm a little worried.
You know magic?
Yes.
You're
Stop or I'll do it the wrong way.
you're kind of young, aren't you?
He's 12. I know.
Actually, you
This-
guys are probably about the same age.
This was magic gone wrong. I was older.
How old?
15.
Like really old?
No.
Were you a professor and then you messed up an experiment, so now you're like really young?
No.
Are you infiltrating the university as a student?
Yes.
Does that kind of shit happen all the time?
Yup.
Oh, I said a bad word. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I get it. Oh, I am sorry.
I pull my hands up and
Yeah.
cast message, and I don't even know her name. I make something up. Cindy Lou, come over here. And like, someone's calling you. Did you hear that?
I did.
You better go find them.
I think they were calling Cindy Lou.
So,
We didn't get your name. You
Oh.
ask many questions.
My name is
Bear.
you know, I knew this was gonna be a character this whole week, guys. I had a whole week. I just
she was stat sheet, because I'll kill her.
It's Cindy Lou.
Thistle.
I knew if I thought of. Oh, I like that Thistle.
It's this I'm gonna kill her.
My name is Thistle.
She reminds me of my son. Let her be. She's fine.
You have a kid?
She reminds me of my sisters.
I had one.
So yeah, he fucked it up because I think Talius told her that it wasn't really her dad, and it was Inda.
But was it really her dad?
I don't know. But he said it was Inda, so now she's mad at us. Maybe if we get the magic item back, and she's not gonna get us stuff anymore. So we fucked it up. What did we need the stuff for?
Thistle, would you do me a favor? I think I'm going to need more ale. Would you go refill my cup?
Oh
for
yeah,
me, please?
absolutely. I gotta. Oh, and she's trying to like. She can't really get one hand around, so she's trying to like.
But
cut
find
the-
find the good stuff, please.
the good. Yeah. No. Yep. I got you. Okay. Oh shit! I'm gonna fall. Oh. She makes her way off.
Speak fast.
I kinda said it all.
What?
Do you have questions?
So, Alvina stabbed Inda disguised as Talius' father, and we must get a knife back that he stole from her.
That's what Talius said. I wasn't there for the whole
Where
time.
is Talius?
I'm trying to find
Can
where they
Can
are.
I identify Talius'
Somewhere.
dad? That's Indo. That's sneaking out of the room, or you were
I've been
gone?
gone.
Oh, it's been a while. Damn.
It took me a while to find you.
Do I know where you're staying?
Nope, with you guys, I assume.
We're not
Oh.
staying
You
anywhere.
don't have anywhere.
Where's Buddy?
We're not staying anywhere. I think
Where's
that...
Inda?
I don't know.
You left Thalius alone.
Hey,
Fuck.
where are you?
God.
Whoa.
I hope this goes well.
Where did Inda go?
Never mind. Wrong person. That doesn't have that spell.
Can we hear Thalius say hello off in the bushes somewhere?
Yeah, like that, like at the end of Titanic when they're yelling from the boats. Talius wanders.
Is anyone alive out there?
Talius is wandering. He's just eyes
He's
almost
blowing the
entirely
whistle.
closed as he's just walking.
Did you see where Inda went?
No, he wasn't there anymore when I got found.
Well, where did he go?
I don't know. I assume he was with them, but he left and they were talking and I gave her to give Alvina a beer and she didn't want it. So Talius drank it.
Can I try and go find him?
You definitely know how to sober up a party.
He's like 10 feet from you, just yelling.
Drink more.
Inda. I'm looking for
Oh.
Inda.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Well, how many minutes has it been since I was stabbed?
No, you're gone.
Yeah, okay.
I just want to see how long she's looking for.
21 minutes. Or I rolled a 21. I rolled a 21.
You look for 21 minutes. And on the 22nd minute, you're pretty sure that he's gone.
I can't find him.
He's not here. He left.
Like left? Like where did
Left,
you go?
Left the party.
Well, as soon as he.
We're in the middle of the woods at night.
As soon as
Pretty easy to get
Oh,
out.
we're-
Get
we're-
I'm
from
sorry.
inside.
I haven't gotten the whole setting
As soon as he
yet.
gets to me, I will say
We're,
what
we're
I'm
north of the university, out in the woods.
Oh, okay.
At, like,
So
a
we're
college
having
rave
like
party.
an orgy.
Yeah,
the-
kind
Oh,
of.
okay.
And you're all
Just
probably
what he
drunk.
is.
No,
We're having a party.
Hopefully it turns.
Drunk or drinking.
You're
heroin.
not only body. There's some other
Well,
stuff going on.
Yeah, but
Other people might be a little more discreet about it, but there's some stuff going on. You know.
I tell it his dad against the tree.
did you hear someone
Fucking
moan?
bastard.
I've heard several people moan this evening. Be more
Oh.
specific.
Hello.
Oh,
I heard that, if that's what you're asking.
there he is. Talius!
Tay Tay?
It's them.
Who are you talking to?
I think I have to run.
You're right next to us now.
What?
They gotta find. Oh, hello. Shit, I went the wrong way.
We can't hear you.
Huh?
You need to speak up.
What are you talking about? Another wasted roll. Let's
Here,
start tonight.
Turok. This one, it's free. I spelled the other one. You just have this one. I'll just sit here.
It's
Thank-
okay, Thistle.
Thank you, Cecil. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Is
Quite
that-
right, nice hand around it.
What is that?
Don't cry.
Beer?
Smack you in the back of my head. Never, ever touch an orc spear.
Ah, there you go. That's gross.
What have you been drinking?
Wait, what happened? You need to explain to them.
I don't know about that.
So, from what I understand, your father, who was not your father, was stabbed by the gnome lady. And you told her that it wasn't your father, and then you think it's Inda. And she got pissed, and now she's going to kill us all unless we get her knife back.
Not kill, she kind of
Wait.
just said put stuff in our eyes.
No, that didn't happen.
What?
Tanaki stabbed my
What
cat.
kind of stuff?
I have both my knives and they're clean.
No, he didn't
They're very clean.
stab him.
Shiny.
Never used them.
Someone.
They're very clean.
Still wrapped in the plastic when he first bought it.
No, we found one.
But
We need to take him back to the university. We need to sober him up and figure out what the fuck has happened.
I don't want to go back there.
Bree,
someone
Yes?
walking by
They're-
just goes, "Hey, look, knife guy."
they're both drunk. Will you, will you help? We need to get them out of here before something else stupid happens.
I love
Okay.
you guys.
I can't carry them though. I'm very small.
I can probably carry them both.
I
don't-
can't walk.
Hold my hand.
You don't have to carry me.
Without the knife.
I love you guys.
I'm gonna put my arm around Talius and kind of half hoist him up and
Yeah.
say,
I'm holding Tanaki's hand.
say, all right, Talius, we'll go. I say good night to everyone.
Oh,
Good night, everyone.
You're so strong.
All right. Go back. So what were you doing when you left? And then we're gonna jump into Zephahim really quick.
I'm holding my side because I did take 30 points of stabbing and poison damage.
Holy fuck.
I got... It was 30. So...
Jesus.
I am... As soon as I get out of line of sight of the party, I'm dropping this guy I'm in again. And I'm hobbling to my dad's house.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's do that quick then.
Okay.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
It takes a while, but eventually you get to the darker side of town and find your way to your father's home.
All right. I try the door. Front door.
Yeah, it is locked. Ugh.
Dad!
What?
Open the door.
You hear the sounds of someone. Sounds as if they're putting pants on real quick. And pretty soon the door opens.
I'm just holding my side.
Yeah, and your father stands before you in, bare from the waist up, an older human gentleman, super dark skin, slightly hunched in his back, a pretty grizzled beard going on that he has totally doesn't try to keep tame anymore. Hair that's pretty big and wild, too, as he looks
I'm
out.
gonna hold the door frame and hey, Dad. I'm definitely bleeding.
Come in. And he pulls you in and kind of closes the door. Doesn't even bother to lock it behind him. Sit down, son. What the hell happened to you? Let me take a look at that.
I take up the jacket and...
Yeah. Got some cloth in there. I'm gonna have to fish it out. Give me a sec. And he goes over and grabs a bottle and takes a swig, and then literally fishes around for a piece of cloth that cut off in there, and you're like, as he does, and starts pulling it out and literally opening it up a bit, and it starts to bleed more, and he goes, all right, there you go. Got it all. Put your hand there. Ow!
I put my hand there.
Yeah, and methodically, he's going to, do a pretty good job. He kind of pours some of the alcohol over it, and makes you kind of wince, and starts wrapping you all the way around, wrapping it tight. It hurts, but you've seen your father bandage up much worse stab wounds than this in your time. And once you're good, and as he's still going around you, just making sure you're bound well. And what you doing back here, son?
Oh, like I said, seeing the world, making my way.
Down.
Thank you.
Seeing too much of it, looks like.
Well, welcome home party, right?
Yeah.
Can I stay here tonight? Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I don't have a bed for you anymore.
That's fine.
Alright, that's fine. Where the hell did that happen?
The university? Their parties are crazy.
You got stabbed by one of those university kids?
I wouldn't say kid, but yeah.
I thought you were over at the Broken Cup or some shit.
No. Those university kids, they can party.
Well, what you been up to, son? How far'd you get? You said you were going up the road.
Went all the way up the road.
Bullshit.
All the way up the road. I'm a dwarf, Dad.
A dwarf? What the hell is a dwarf?
Really small.
Slave.
Damn. Alright, well,
You sound like you were sleeping, so I'll let you go back to sleep.
yeah, I'll talk to you in the morning.
Yeah.
I gotta go off to work, but
I'll talk to you tomorrow then.
yeah. Alright.
After
Here, and he takes one of the pillows from his bed, kind of stuffed with straw, and gives it to you. Here, I got it, and he starts rummaging through some stuff, and he pulls out, here, there's a blanket for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Alright. after he goes to bed, I'm just trying to get through this quick because I don't want to take away
Sure.
from everything. I want to find a loose floorboard. Are there floorboards in the place, or is it?
Yeah, no, I think there are floorboards.
I want to try to find a loose floorboard and pull it up and stick the knife
You roll
down
us.
in there.
I'll say sleight of hand to do this because it's about getting that up quietly.
Sleight of hand. That's going to be a 14.
Yeah, I think your father's passive perception while sleeping is less than that.
I put that under there, and I'm gonna say like a chair or something. That's what I'm gonna be sleeping in.
Sure.
And I'm gonna close my eyes and I think to myself, like kind of sort of reaching out into the darkness and thinking, so I'm back.
Come and see me.
Where?
My temple to Sazish.
Okay, tomorrow.
Interestingly, it hasn't come up yet, this is the only city you've been to that actually has a temple. But it does indeed have a
Temple of Sazish.
for real temple of Sazish.
Cool. All right. Good for now.
Zephahim, let's go through you. So you had much of the afternoon into the evening to do stuff. So what were you trying to do at that time?
Yeah, so I was primarily trying to find any sort of word of the Black Horns, any presence here from Dalbaz.
Yeah.
Maybe try and see how large their network is, if they have a network.
Sure. And what's your background?
Criminal contact.
Yeah. So I was to say,
Criminal,
I thought it was exactly tied to this sort of thing.
Right.
Yeah. So why don't you roll? That'd probably be investigation. I'm gonna give you advantage.
Okay. Good, because I have a negative investigation. Wow. You saw that, right?
I did.
Okay. That's a 3.
Okay, you
I rolled 2 4s for the stream.
so when you're in Dalbaz, you know where to go to look for this shit. And you imagine if you were in a town Dalbaz's size, even though it's more sizable than a lot of the ones you went to,
Yeah.
you could figure out the place to go.
Right.
You spend much of this day kind of like bar hopping, walking through alleys, that kind of thing. You see plenty of shady deals. Nothing that seems to be organized, though. You look for kind of like scratchings or indents, like near a bar that would, and especially the shitty part of this town, which is probably close to the size of Dalbaz in itself, it's chock full of bars and inns and places to go to get messed up and fight, right? You don't see any of like the symbols you're looking for. Nothing that would bless you, that would do it. Nothing that would show signs of the Black Horns.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone else, where are we just spending the evening?
The woods.
The woods. Dad's house.
Wherever I'm being led.
We're taking them back to assume there's a room in the university that
There-
he's staying at.
There
that
is
he can-
not. You guys had discussed getting rooms at the Golden Pony, but then you never did it.
That's the middle of the night.
And now it's the middle of the night.
Guess we're camping.
I mean, you could definitely camp out in the middle of the woods, but
Okay.
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Most people.
How drunk? Which of the two of these are probably the more drunk of the two?
Yeah, you were accidentally drunk, and then
I'm gonna
probably
say
chilled
Taylor.
out after that.
Taylor's
Taylor was trying to. Yeah. So,
As I'm dealing with
here,
him,
you get this for being the most drunk.
Thanks.
Oh, you might want to hold on to that because as I'm dealing with him and he's frustrating me with the level of incompetence, I cast Great Lesser Restoration on him to cure him of drunkenness.
No!
Because I can't do anything with him and I need answers.
Yeah.
That is so rude.
Inspiration for drunkenness last campaign. I would have got it every.
That's true.
very upset. What just happened? Why do I feel?
Because you couldn't remember anything that happened, and it's important
I
that you
don't
tell
want
me
to remember
everything that
anything.
happened. Well, now you're going to tell me before we go to sleep. Then.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go home and sleep. You guys have a good one.
She came with us?
Where can I? Well, I think you guys are just in the woods, right?
Oh, I thought we walked away.
Thistle, I want to give you something.
Oh.
And I pull out my ocarina.
Oh.
That looks like it's made out of, it's bone. It's like carved bone. And I give it to her and I say, you seem like you could be interested in learning how to play this. I want you to practice. That's a good start.
The alarms are going off!
Bree, stop it.
And the next time I come back here, I want you to play a song for me.
Okay. I know some songs. I'll see if I can. Thanks. That's. And she just kind of like walks away at that, staring at it. And as she's walking through the woods, you hear it every once in a while.
What is
And then
an
further
ocarina?
away.
Yeah, it's like a flute, but it's
No,
like
I wasn't
like a
calling
sweet
you.
potato.
It was making an ocarina
Oh.
sound.
And it's got like 12 holes in it.
No, they're all like.
Cats. It's a cat call.
Now I know how to make him come.
Okay, so the next morning I'm just gonna make my way to the go. We have a brunch appointment, I think, so I'm just gonna make my way.
Yeah.
over.
You just,
Okay.
You're wearing the professor like
The next day, you are all
Same.
able to
It's
get
like that.
a complete rest.
That's how Buddy's carrying the professor.
Yeah, I think.
Compared my,
It looks just like that.
And he's just as happy. Very satisfied.
Yeah. Yeah, you all get your full rest. You get your hit points back. You get spell slots. You get another level. Yeah, it's all good.
Cool. Cool.
We'll meet up. Cool.
Cool.
All right. Yeah. So what are we gonna do the next morning?
Brunch!
Yeah, while we
There
eat.
was, speaking of, there were brunch plans.
Okay.
shit.
Where are you going for? Where are you going for brunch?
We had an appointment with
You did.
Broken school.
Wait, who do we have?
It's not the Golden Pony. I'm there. I'm already there. I know. I remember it.
All right.
I was
I was
One
gonna
of us
say,
remembered the
the
appointment.
note taker was not here last week.
Sorry,
I was
guys.
testing you all.
I was going to go to that. I'm just gonna write a note to my dad like, I'll be in town and we'll talk later.
I was with the group
There
at
was,
that
there was
time,
brunch,
correct?
the Golden Pony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I left
Nice.
after when they
or
went
they
home.
sent you a
that's
message. Or,
right.
yeah, I mean,
I think when they went to the party, I left.
I think
Pretty sure.
something like that. Yeah, you were there for
Maybe you
definitely.
just ended up there. Maybe that was the last bar you stopped at. You just happened to be there.
The Golden Pony.
Yeah. Brunch with
One of those bars.
That
Uh,
sounds like a
So you guys head
There be mimosas.
in late morning
Yes.
for brunch
Blue
at
clam.
the Golden Pony.
With Jelly Baron.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Try again.
Jelly Baron.
Jelly Baron.
Jelly
Not
Baron.
with Jelly Baron.
I thought it was.
No, it was Telius's dad.
No, the dinner with
Nope.
Taylor's.
Not just Taylor's dad.
It's supposed to be his mom too.
Taylor's mom.
But while you guys are there and waiting for a while, Telius, your father walks in without your mother. Okay. You
When do I
Does he
show
walk
up?
in with his side piece?
No.
Am I here at this point or not?
Little.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's late. I think you guys have been sitting for a while.
Just gonna keep cleaning my
Eating.
icebox because this is foul.
Yeah.
I'm explaining to them what happened last night
What happened last night, Talius?
to the best of my ability.
You're okay.
I'm
I
fine.
think
Stabbed.
somebody.
You got stabbed.
Who got stabbed?
You did.
Oh, that's
When
right.
did I
While
get
we're
stabbed?
sitting here, I guess I would try and figure out if you got stabbed.
When did I get stabbed?
I'm gonna poke him in the area that I know he got stabbed.
In the area.
Oh,
Ooh. Is that your reaction? You go, ooh.
Does he make the Pillsbury noise? Woohoo!
I mean, I have max HP now, so I don't think it would hurt.
It wouldn't.
I
Come
went
on.
to sleep.
You got stabbed in the
Stabbed,
spine.
motherfucker.
It's raw. You have an
You
owie.
didn't get magically healed.
You got heat. Wait a minute.
You
You
have an
get
owie.
stabbed for 30 points.
I,
You're telling
I
me
took an
you don't
8-hour
remember
nap. I'm fine. 5e. I just healed back all my broken bones, so I'm all set.
Like Harry.
Okay, well, I'll try and take off his clothes.
Yeah,
Ooh.
go for it.
That-
Roll
well-
for disrobing.
Not all of his clothes. Just
Talius.
I
Just
know
my
he's
shirt.
been-
Just my shirt?
I just want to like rip it open because I know you've been stabbed.
I'm covered in scars regardless.
That's fine. It would be a
Not fresh
brand,
ones.
Yeah, fresh.
That are still bandaged.
That wouldn't be a scar. That would be a
What am
wound.
I rolling?
Disrobing.
What the fuck?
is
What
this?
do
It's
I
not a real roll, buddy. Why are you trying to take people's clothes off?
No, I want to.
Please stop.
What,
Stop.
what is his dad's reaction as he's walking in and seeing?
Yeah, as he
him
walks
take
in,
his clothes off?
Talius trying to undress his
Will you
friend.
stop it, you
I-
freak?
Freak. I know you've been stabbed.
Hello, Paul.
Have you been stabbed?
What's up, Talius' dad?
I'm gonna poke my dad in the side.
Who is this man?
I think that's very much enough, Talius.
That's Talius' dad.
His father?
I'm
his father.
terribly sorry you came in the middle of something. Apparently, last night someone was dressed as you and someone was stabbed, and then after they were stabbed, they transformed into you and accused the stabber of stabbing you, and we are all fairly certain it was him, but he's not saying that it's him. So we're
Why
trying
would-
to get to the bottom of
Talius.
something.
Perhaps we should speak,
Mm-hmm. You
you and I.
can say it here.
What? About what?
No.
Do you know who did the stabbing?
Okay, fine.
This is the first I've heard of a stabbing.
Oh, I'm sure you'll hear later of it from Avina.
Avina was stabbed?
No, Avina stabbed him.
What the fuck?
And why are we not concerned about doing something about this?
I'm concerned about getting the dagger back that apparently was
What was
stolen.
the name you told me?
If she put it in him, I think he owns it now.
She did it for a reason, but I don't remember the name of the person that Talius told me.
Reject.
Reject.
This
yeah.
man reject, we
That
met
was the
him.
name. That's it.
Reject the
Oh,
orange guy?
Yeah, I guess.
Do you not
The
think
orange
we
guy
should
with the
have a
sleep problems.
conversation first?
Fine. I'll go with him to have.
No,
some
he was
conversation.
a tiefling. He had horns like this.
And as you get up all
And he
huffy,
had,
he's like,
he had sleeping
That
problems.
was the witch
just
hunter.
like follows,
No, different guy.
follows you off
Reject
to
was
like the
the
side where you're
No,
at.
he's not human. He was a tiefling.
Talius,
We watch episode 2.
you
I will.
struck me
I'm
last time.
telling you.
He was a tiefling.
Yes.
Reject was an orange
Stop the
tiefling.
Stop the crosstalk, please.
Yes, I did.
I find that unacceptable.
I find you sneaking around unacceptable.
Sneaking around? Are you joking?
I didn't see Mother joining in. So.
Talius, you are not a child any longer.
Yes.
Your mother and I. You are not a young person of this world compared to the rest of them that we see. We are of the longer lived races. Your mother and I have been together for well over 100 years.
So that you get to do whatever you want.
Whatever I want. Talius. Oh my god. Talius, I'm not trying to shatter your worldview here, but what do you think your mother was doing off in City Balu?
My brain's breaking.
We need to meet some elves.
Wait a minute.
Getting stuffed like a turkey.
Wow.
So Fahim, what do you think of elves? Suddenly they just went up in my list.
Yeah.
Good for the others.
I.
Talius.
Is this an agreement you have together?
And a fool.
Talius,
It should have been.
your mother and I's marriage is our own concern. You, as my son, who was raised quite well, I think, you're never to strike myself or your mother again.
I've never hit Mother.
Nor should you.
Well, once I'll ask her, and when she tells me it's fine, then I won't hit you again. You're lucky. I almost cut your head off.
I will say, I don't know how much your mother would love it. Actively hearing about this from her only born son.
You know.
Okay, you're very intelligent, Talius, but decorum has never really been your thing. Deportment, Talius.
Fine. I apologize.
Well, god damn, I was folded in half most of the night. Come on, boy. Your friends have questions, yes? Lead the way.
I'm glad it hurt.
You son. I can't talk about your mother that way. Let's go. And they come over and join you at the table. Taimondo sitting down. Order. Yeah, I'll have the usual. Yes, thank you. Well, it sounds as if you had some professional questions for me. Yes.
Anyone watching this right now?
Make a perception check. Let's describe this place a little bit. We kind of like jumped into the middle of the Golden Pony, but the Golden Pony is definitely the higher end establishment, right? Crown molding wood along these big walls, largely bare, with kind of accent paintings here and there. Big columns set up randomly. Obviously that's not architectural, that's just for tables all around. It's a rather large place too. They have a patio outside with some people sitting out there. It is definitely going to cost a little tacky and gonna cost more than a normal
Looks
other
like Cheesecake
breakfast
Factory in
would.
Are there a lot of? Is there like extra silverware? Like multiple? Is it a place that has like multiple forks of different sizes?
There are, and you guys are here for brunch, so it's like
everywhere.
I have 3 forks and an omelet. Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything that's not the one fork I take and I put in my pack.
Okay, sure.
Because I have no idea what any of it's for.
Taimondo, trying to keep his deportment, pretends not to notice.
Raymundo.
Will your wife be joining us?
Unfortunately, she will not. She had a meeting this morning, and well, what can I help you with?
What do we care what this man has to say?
Well, he's the history master of the university. If we need to know anything about, say...
Well, I'm a professor of the religions.
If we need
So
to...
The Junfa religions.
You read a lot of books.
The Junfa belief systems.
Cults of the June.
Yes, yes.
Anything
about
perhaps...
Oh, God.
And then I look at him, I look
You
him right in
read
the
books
eyes,
about the pretenders.
and I say, the eyes of Jimmy Dean.
I don't know him.
what are you saying in
The
that?
eyes of something Dean. What was it? The eyes of
Ambudine.
Ambudine.
The eyes of...
Ambudine.
Yes. That's right. It's coming back to me now. You were...
We're looking for those.
May I ask why?
This man does not know. He
Cur-
only cares about the Junfa, the fake
Curiosity.
gods, the false gods.
He does now. I saw it in his eyes the last time he mentioned it to him. He reacted to the mention of the name.
Curiosity, shall we say.
He knows something.
The curious tends to look to books for things, but you don't say you're learning about these artifacts. You looking to actually find them.
Much like your son, you can only get so much from reading about adventures and artifacts. Some of us wish to experience them.
But why these artifacts specifically?
That's too long of a story.
You gotta give him something. He's not gonna talk if you don't. So
Perhaps you could tell me, Talius, why and how you came upon this particular desire.
they knew a monk who was looking for them from
Died.
the north.
I'm unfamiliar.
He died.
He said there was correct me if I'm wrong, dragon told him to find them.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody seems to believe him, but apparently a dragon told
What was the dragon's name?
This man was from Halan Champil. The monastery.
We're not here to give you information. Do you understand that?
I believe you're here to convince me to give you information.
Yes,
huh?
it's like give and
No.
take, buddy.
No,
Let's give
no,
some-
we're not. Because we already know the only piece of information we need, which is that you know something. And you're going to tell us what it is. I have not traveled hundreds of miles in rapids and blood to be stymied in this place by you.
Ah, my omelet. Yes, thank you. Waits for the waiter to leave.
I cast Charm Person on him.
Okay. What's this? Wisdom?
Yes.
Something's going on. Here it comes.
It's a 3.
Okay. So, yeah, DC 16. Let's see. My friend here has a lot less patience than I do about this sort of thing. I personally enjoyed the travel. However, I must insist that you tell us something. I mean, we did come all this way and had this having this lovely breakfast with you. I don't know why you would not want to share this knowledge with us when knowledge is your profession.
Oh, certainly. It lasts a minute.
Lasts
Like an hour.
and like an hour. Yeah, an
At
hour.
least.
Let me double check.
Ooh, that's it, man.
1 hour. 1 full hour.
Can't be.
Cannot.
Elves are immune to charm. Elves are immune to charm.
Oh, okay.
Saving me. Thank you.
Into wouldn't know. Neither did Eric.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, wait.
Wait, they're immune to charm?
No, advantages.
Oh, advantage.
Advantages on
So
saves.
Can't
Can't put to sleep.
Can't go to
16.
sleep.
But they're not getting, he's not getting put to sleep, he's getting charmed.
That's
Right.
a second throw. That's a second throw. Advantages on. Yeah, they do
Yeah.
have advantages on.
Peter should
So
have
it-
rolled his charm and
So
Yeah,
it-
no, it
it,
still
It
works.
worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
So
let me see.
what Eric said again.
Okay. I'm gonna
What?
look at this because it's the
Fuck you,
wording
Nick.
right.
So it was Dalban, I think, was the dragon.
That sounds right.
Okay. Is charmed and the spell ends or until your companions do anything harmful to it. Regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. It lasts 1 hour. So it considers you a friendly acquaintance.
Right.
Okay. And I'll say, you already were fairly friendly acquaintance, but it's just kind of like the next level. of-
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is-
yeah.
Like when we were before, it's like, yeah, I know that guy, but now it's like,
Now, you must understand, this is a bit of a difficult subject to speak of.
is it because of where we are? Because it's public, or because you just don't want to speak about it at all?
Oh no, I prefer public places for private discussions. Sometimes when you think you're secluded, it's actually when the most prying eyes are about.
Okay.
Just get on with it.
I'm nervous about him,
Why?
honestly. He's a...
I'm like staring you down.
Yeah. He appears to be a sycophant.
What does this word mean, this fancy word?
He is blindly trusting of the status quo, of the way things are. That makes it a bit difficult for me to talk a bit about our heritage.
Understand
Wow,
that.
that's like
As
dead
long-
on.
Understand that he is one of the least threatening people to you at this table right now.
It might be me.
Roll a persuasion check at advantage because it's charmed.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
27.
I'm like, oh, here. Flip that around. 'Cause I rolled
He's a
2.
deal, man.
I give myself just a 2. Okay. Well, all right then. I would ask for our own friendship and for your friendship with my son that you use this information to whatever ends you wish, but perhaps the story could remain between us.
That's reasonable. I accept these terms.
Okay.
I won't say anything about this.
The eyes of them was stolen. A while ago. By I'm usually much more eloquent than this. By a man. And he's like actively looking around. You, I don't think, have ever seen your father this at a loss for words. And he's really trying like to figure out how to say this. It was stolen by a man who was once quite important to this part of the world.
Is this man a tiefling? You can say this if that's what's bothering you.
No, he was not a tiefling. He was a high elf.
Like yourself?
A bit, yes, a bit like myself. Though older than I was from a different time. And he stole this eye supposedly from a dragon. That's
okay, from a dragon. That lines up with something we know from before, but please continue.
Yeah, that's the part of the story that's there. And then that man was killed for doing things that some people didn't like.
What kind of things?
You're suggesting the people, those who worship Sazish, yes?
You may speak freely about
you
this.
can, as long as you are truthful, I do not care. I just wish to know the facts.
No.
As he sees them.
No. They did not worship Sazish. Well, they killed this man, and then it was lost. The eye, it was lost.
Who killed this man and what was he doing to get killed? Be specific.
The specifics are a bit touchy.
You may say them. We have come a long way.
Would you rather write it down?
No.
We will keep you safe regardless of what happens. Please.
Have you ever seen a dead body?
Many times.
Several, yes.
They carried one around for a while.
Get up and walk around.
Nope.
Yes.
Yes. Actually, we have.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Terrifying, yes, but relatively mundane at this point.
I am glad you think that way. He was doing that. He
was a necromancer.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, he started that.
Ooh.
So then the people that lived around him, around his tower, they didn't like that because he was trying to raise armies of the dead and trample over them. And so they broke down his tower door and they killed him. And
where was his tower?
Well, I want you to roll another persuasion check.
I can't use your inspiration.
You can use your inspiration to give other people advantage, or to
before they roll,
or give somebody
after they roll. Yeah.
Or give somebody disadvantage.
Or you can give someone disadvantage. Yeah, you can use your. You can decide how to use this inspiration.
All right, I'll use it.
I think the P every single time.
What was I rolling?
Persuasion.
That's a 9.
9 with inspiration.
Oh,
yes.
Big yikes.
Father, please.
Well, you know, it was lost to time.
So that's one eye. What about the other one?
I don't know.
That bad roll just cost us 20 episodes.
I know.
Fuck.
And we already knew this information because this is what I saw in my vision.
Is
The
the
tower?
other one still with the dragon?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would assume. If
I didn't have a dream about it. It happened with Knoxbox.
I've only ever heard of one eye.
All right, next question. What did that bell mean?
2 eyes.
What is
The
The
bell.
bell.
The toxin.
Why do they ring?
On top of the Kaifen.
The toxin.
Toxin.
Like the poison.
No. TOCSIN, toxin. A signal
course.
bell.
What's it do?
Obvious
It
confusion.
signals. Danger, historically.
So there's a danger yesterday?
It's been happening more lately. It seems to be worrying some people. I think it means there's potential danger around, though I'm not entirely sure what form it takes. Usually, it means danger from the abyssal realms of some sort.
Who decides to ring them?
Demons.
Yes.
Right. That's demons, yes?
Oh,
Demons.
there's no bell ringer.
So
Sazish
they're
rings the bell.
magic?
We must. Who else could do this?
Maybe
That's
someone
the
has
whole-
a
that word
slingshot
used,
with
that's
a
that.
rock, and they.
Yeah, but don't be a fool.
It's something like
How would they
that.
know to ring the bell
we-
at the right time?
I don't know.
One of the reasons I study the June Fa is that we don't study Sazish.
Why not?
Just give
We're
me
not allowed to.
Who says this?
Those that come to our gates and threaten to burn down the entire university from time to time. Sazish is off limits.
Who says this? You said those who come to your gates. Who comes to the gates?
You and yours, my good friend.
The tieflings.
Yes.
From where? Dalbas?
Dalpaz? No, from here, on order of the Aga. The Aga, whoever it is at that time, always feels it's their job to keep in check what the university is studying.
Study Busha?
He is one of the Junfa.
Huh. Interesting.
It is good to know your enemy.
And that's their thought exactly when they bring it to me.
Let me ask you this. You said that you are a high elf.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Are there other elves?
Yes. Not all elves take their lineage from the Crystal Towers. Some come from other places.
This is a elf.
High elves don't particularly care about other kinds of elves, if I recall correctly.
How do you know this?
I read it in a book.
You know how to read?
Yes, I know how to read.
I don't.
It's
Some of us
impressive.
don't know how to read.
I said this to you.
What's wrong with that?
I know how to read.
You use this word Junfa. Which god is that?
It is.
It is the tiefling.
It is not a god at all. It is any pretender that is not Sazish himself.
It is a
Herself. Depends on what you're reading.
tiefling word.
You word this well in this company.
I have kept my head for quite some time.
So do followers of Sazish think that they are better than others?
Yes.
They are, in a way, and also not in a way.
Until they're dead. And they're not better than anyone.
Sazish is the
They
one.
would say they are, though. For they get to go to the one true heaven.
I wouldn't want to be there if I were you.
I'm just fine going wherever it is that I end up, thank you.
You say this. Like it is.
Have you any knowledge where the resting place of that eye may be before we lose track on this conversation completely?
Well, it was lost after the fall of the Tower of Rus'ryl.
Which was where?
His name
I
is
just need
Rus'ryl.
an idea. A lead. I do not need an entire historical
It's
record. Please say way north.
Like,
it's not far.
how long ago did it happen?
Quite some time.
This is not the one we're
Before-
looking for.
What?
This is not the one we're looking for. Wrong gem. Oh well.
What?
We're looking for one that was taken recently. This is the wrong gem. Your information is useless to me. But I thank you for giving it.
A second eye?
There tend to be 2 eyes in a set.
We need
Depends on the creature. But
Of course.
But if they're eyes of a dragon, there would be 2.
I thank you, but this is not useful information to us.
Don't we need both?
We only
No.
need 1.
did they take the second eye now? How would they get it?
You must have a theory about who they are. You have spent all your time thinking about things and reading books.
Not all of my family wanted to come live among the tieflings.
Can't imagine why.
What does this mean to me?
Are you suggesting it was taken by the elves?
Our fame?
I don't know, of course, but I know the last one was.
Oh shit.
Where are they
Wait,
now?
you were.
Baron, let me see your belly button ring.
Ben is dead.
Are you saying that
I'm
this
sorry, he reminded me of
necromancer
this
was
every
your
day.
ancestor?
My great uncle. And don't use that word.
Grunkle.
Not that
Ancestor.
word.
Any other family around?
Indeed, certainly, when my wife and I decided that we did not want to live in the jungle in hiding, we made our way here. We heard that there had been a university starting up, so we thought our education might serve us well. We were able to carve out a place for ourselves, and it has worked quite well for a time.
How long?
With the university?
How long have you been here? You said it has worked well for a time.
Yes.
How long?
How old are you again, my son?
He has to count on his fingers. Give him a moment.
1, 2, 3.
104. That sounds about
I
right.
think. Give or
We were
take
here
5.
3 years when you were born.
Why were you hiding in the jungle?
What's the gestation
To not
period?
die.
From what?
The jungle? Is it on this land?
It is just as you go south, the trees get a bit thicker. The wildlife, yeah, it's
What were you hiding from?
everything.
Did people know you were?
When you were once in power and no longer are,
Yep.
everyone wants you dead. Unless you debase yourself in some way.
So, any of your family members who might be looking to be undebased and follow in your great uncle's footsteps and steal a gem from a dragon?
And raise the dead.
Oh yes, I imagine it is likely that is what you are looking for.
Give me a name.
A name would be perfect.
A name.
Please.
I mean,
The memory of the elves is long, is it not? You don't remember your own family's names?
I don't know who's still alive.
It doesn't matter.
We can just take all of them and we'll cross them off the list as we go.
Or where they are would help.
I don't know where they are. We were moving all the time.
Where this tower? Tower of Rus'ryl?
The Tower of Arrestra.
Where it was?
Oh,
obviously, if he was
don't
your relative, you would have
use
known where he lived.
That name either. Oh, that's it. Oh, okay, thank you very much.
Do not say a
Um,
restaurant. Never say a restaurant.
You may say
The towers. Well, if you go south to the east bank of the lake, I could draw you a map.
Oh, that would be great.
Sure. With the names on it would be great.
What is a map?
It's a picture of the land from really high up.
Oh my.
It's like I think Goggles wanted to make one.
Oh, that way I wanted to see from so high.
Besides seeing the footprints. I would be good at it with that thing.
And with that, let's take a break, guys. Yeah, we've been going quite a while, a bit later than we usually go for a break. We're going to take about 15 minutes, and we'll be right back. A good time, if people want to chat at us, we can answer questions. We're going to use the lavatories. I still have 4 points of inspiration to give out. That's what we're doing from now on, guys. We get a hex per session. So...
Matt, I'm going to ask you a personal favor not to end early because I have to drive a very long way to get here.
Well, we'll be back in 15, guys. It is 8:39. We'll be back at... Ooh, math. 50 minutes. Thanks.
We're at 54.
Here it goes.
Took me a minute.
Wow, this is shitting.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Open the window.
Yeah, pretty close
What?
to windows.
Open the window.
There's a lot of hot air in
When
there.
it open?
Yeah, open the window. Get a nice and
I
fresh air
have
in
two
here.
windows open.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Oh, it smells great.
The window behind you?
Yeah, both
There's no
open, yeah.
screen in.
Oh, maybe I should close that one then.
Yeah, that's why it's not open.
There's 4 less cats in here now.
They can't
No,
squeeze through that.
There's not 4 less cats.
They
They're all
definitely
here.
could.
They're all here.
Where's the white one?
Nope.
She's
literally
right
right
behind me.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, he just opened the window.
No cats have
Oh wait, you
escaped.
can't get out.
They can't escape.
Hello, viewers at home. Did you realize I have a lot of freaking cats in my house?
It's too many.
3 that we know about.
You don't want to see the rest. Where do we want to jump to?
Oh wait, whoa! Before we jump anywhere, we need to ask my dad about Reject.
Who is Reject?
We can continue brunch. We can. I'll continue.
I have
brunch
one
if
more
that's where we're
question. I
going.
just have one more question. If he knows anything about Reject,
In 100 words or less.
why did Inda get stabbed by this woman for looking like Reject?
I'll say he doesn't know why she stabbed him, but Reject, he was studying things that a posse came up to the university and threatened to burn the whole thing down, and the concession was that instead they would kick out and banish him.
Was he studying?
You already learned what he was studying. You learned that before.
Oh, I did?
Yep.
Oh shit, my bad. I forgot.
That was a freaking
Wah,
phone.
wah.
Yeah. But that, while it's happened less and less over time, like the real thing of like a posse sent by the Aga being like, don't do this thing or we'll burn this whole shit down.
Listen, okay.
It was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
should
never
go
mind.
talk to the Aga.
Fast forward.
Do I
Where do we
know,
want to fast forward to? Yeah.
do I know who the Aga in this place is?
Probably not. They
Okay.
change. They change so often. Like whoever the actual.
Wait, did we get
Aga
that?
is.
Did we get that map from though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do we want to jump forward to like we're on our way?
I don't know.
Or
I have
what-
another date tonight. I can't. Just
Yeah,
be
we're
leaving.
in town.
Another
for
appointment.
like a couple of days.
And we got a spray bottle.
No.
There's one right there.
There it is.
I have to go to the Temple of Sazish.
Okay, so we're gonna spend.
So I'm gonna bring him. I'm gonna do this. Like, hey, have you been to the Temple of Sazish? There's actually a Temple of Sazish in town.
I've never been here, but I would like to.
Come, let us go.
There's an actual temple to
So
Sazish.
Temple to Sazish.
Who made this?
What I know. I mean, if it's a big place, I might know.
Yeah, I mean, it's the people of this town. You know, the people of this town. It definitely preceded you. So I'm not sure.
It's been here as longer since before I was even alive, so I don't know for certain.
Okay. I will go.
I've never seen the Temple of Sazish anywhere else. I figured you would like to see it.
I've never even heard of this. A temple to Sazish. Sounds like a good thing.
Wait, you worship a god and you've never been to a temple to him?
These things are
Some people don't use temples.
difficult to make.
But there's buildings all around. You just build a building.
Walking and talking on the way to the Temple of Sazish, whoever wants to come.
Why don't we all go together? How about that?
That sounds good.
I'm going.
Okay. You all make your way
I'm not going inside.
fairly close to the river, the lake itself, but following it westward along. You walk for a while, and eventually come to a building. There are other buildings around pretty close too. It's a little bit more crowded around here, and it's not like it has this big sprawling area around it. The Temple of Sazish is a rather low, squat building, kind of rounded at the top, made of stone together, and otherwise not terribly descript. It looks very different than the other buildings around, both from its make, its shape, the fact that all around it is just dirt, right? Like, whereas that might be cobblestones or things in the streets around, because it's a bit of a more built up part of the city. But just all around this, it's just, a few feet of dirt before the next building hits.
Here we are at the Temple of Sazish. This is a Fahim.
Do not do anything to. Well, you know.
It's beautiful.
Looks like a ball of shit to me, but
Do not destroy this place. That's all I ask of you.
Do you not see the beauty in this building?
it's a round, brown
It does not
pile.
Yeah, it's almost more like a hermitage, like you would imagine, just like round stone, like a bowl upside down with just a doorway in front. There's no door in front of it.
Is there grass on it?
No, all around it's just like dirt, just dirt.
No, it's not very beautiful.
It's like Patrick's house in SpongeBob.
It's like it is like Patrick's house in SpongeBob if it was just made of stone.
So there's no door.
There's a doorway, but there's no door in front of it.
Goes like that. I'm like,
Yeah, the whole roof. That's
bang!
yeah.
Follows you up like the.
Well, let's go inside.
So, as I walk in, I sort of
I stay outside.
feel the power of my Eldritch Blast kind of like just crackle along my body as I walk, intentionally as I walk through the threshold.
Eldritch body.
I'm gonna also cast Divine Sense in here. One on each side.
Okay, yeah, you go in. As you walk in, it just continues dirt and mud really underneath your feet from whatever moisture gets brought in here. There's the sun obviously doesn't hit it. It is dark. There are candles around that seem to just be placed throughout on the ground. Nothing to hold them up. And there does not seem to be much else. There are some people in here. Some people, there's a woman on her knees just with her hands up,
I gotta say,
muttering to herself.
I gotta say that thing. I'm not terribly impressed.
Yeah, and there are a few people walking around in a dark, dark red robe. Tieflings walking around, kind of like looking at the other people in here. As one turns, you notice, even in the dim light, that it is indeed a human. That seemed to be one of the priests here. But there you find yourselves in what is not a terribly impressive temple to Sazish. I would say you cast Divine Sense. What is the opposite of like
Consecrated, desecrated.
Desecrated land. It's all desecrated. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything funky going on with Baron's skeleton hand in his hip right now?
Yeah, it's just in my pocket. Just
I forgot that you had that.
rattle.
No. It's just a hand. You have to remember, it sounds like Sazish worshippers aren't so into the necromancy thing.
So what features have noticed in this temple, Matt? Anything?
It is extremely dark in a wooden dome. There are a few people around. Some people people tend to be around the outside, actually putting their hand on the stone of the building itself or praying to the stone. No, there is not much going on.
No carvings, no reliefs, no statues.
You look around, it is a building made of stone. It is you know when you're a kid and you go on a field trip and you're like, wow, we're going to a field trip, this is so exciting. And you get there and you're like, it's just a fucking building. What am I doing?
Or you go to the dump.
Or you go to the dump. If you aren't from Rhode Island, you might not know that field trips to the dump are high class.
Do I feel any?
You don't even know.
Do I feel
I've done several actually.
Do I feel any compulsion to
Every
do
summer,
or move
yes.
anywhere?
Any compulsion?
To do anything or move anywhere or touch anything?
Yeah, roll a religion check.
How many seagulls are there?
We can do that in Portsmouth.
Religion? 17.
Okay. You walk around for a while. Are you guys like staying together or are you kind of like all... Is it just the three of you in there right now?
I mean, I walked in.
I went in with them.
She walked in.
I walked in and
Sure.
wouldn't see much going on.
Yeah. I think you guys kind of walk around and you're all like, oh. And you're doing that thing that where you're at a... when you're not an artsy person and you're at a museum and you're going, look at that! Look at that. They put a shoe. Put some plaster on it. That's cool. Look at that shoe.
That's a spilled can of soup.
Spilled can of soup.
It's a banana tape.
I had that for dinner last night. I have a connection to that. Yeah. And you're all kind of like looking around like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. And one of the people comes up to you. One of the priests. And he says, "Hello, brother.
I don't know you.
We are all children of Sazish, are we not?"
That's what he says, but
Hello. What brings you here today?
a feeling. And I wished for my comrade here to see the only temple of Sazish that I've ever known.
You worship Sazish here.
Everyone worships Sazish everywhere.
In this place, I meant specifically.
People come here, yes.
They pray to Sazish and him alone.
Well, of course we pay homage to Kim. I say Kim Parnell again, but that's not right. And I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't know. You know Kim Parnell, what's happening there, man? That's not nice. Yeah, we gotta get there, right?
You imagine they bring parents torn.
We have that from me all. We also, of course, give thanks to great Rus'ryl and all the gifts we receive.
What
Living
gifts?
here.
I'm just confused by this. What gifts?
The gifts of community. The gifts of safety in numbers.
Sazish doesn't give these things to you.
He does.
So then why don't you thank him for them?
We do.
I see.
No one's good enough for you, are they? God. Let's all worship the way Zevahim does.
Oh, are you here also to worship?
Yeah, he's my favorite Junfa, yep. Good one.
As they're discussing, I'm sort of thinking to myself,
But
why am I
I
here?
was under the impression that you
What do
worship
you
the
want?
category.
Mike's good.
Yeah, that's why, but he's the best, he's the runner-up, you know? It's a 1-2.
Oh, I thought you were
Make sure
calling.
everything under
I did not know this about you.
I'm thinking to myself, why am I here?
What do you want? What do you want to do to try to figure out why you're here? Good.
I'm
good.
I'm trying to
It's
reach
good.
out the way I did last night in the
Thank
chair, reaching out to my patron kingdom, and he
Yeah.
said that, so I'm doing the same.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm here.
Perhaps you should pray.
Me. I
I
pray.
see it.
Yep. Do it.
And he's like standing there staring at you.
Okay.
We're all staring at you.
I get on one knee, sort of like Zephahim does. but-
Yeah, so you get on one knee and your knees kind of like smush into the mud a bit.
Okay.
Inda, I've never seen you pray.
He was reading books.
I reach into my pocket and I take out a little ornate dagger. I go and I cut my hand. I stick it into the mud. This is how you do it, right?
That's not
That's a
how I
good way
do
to
it.
get your hand infected.
I don't know what that means. There's no germs in this world.
You're up halfway up your forearm all of a sudden as you feel like the earth give way and your weight kind of goes forward, and then all of a sudden, yep, you're up to your forearm in this mud.
Oh,
I
I'll
think
think
it's working.
what's happening?
Can I see that
So yeah, do
happening?
we see
Oh,
it?
you are all standing around him, staring at him.
Yeah.
He says, "You must pray.
Say something.
Prostrate yourself before your God.
What does that even mean?
Up past your elbow."
Pray to Sazish for help.
I need help from someone.
Your shoulder is there, and you feel your torso kind of slowly getting pulled, and your face is against the mud.
I
as
cast
you're-
Eldritch Blast out of that hand as hard as I possibly can.
Okay, you feel kind of your arm is not released, but underneath you feel kind of like as if like all of the mud under there is kind of pushed away, and then as it goes back, something's in your hand.
What the fuck was that?
When he says I need help from someone, I would go grab him and try and pull him up.
Make an athletics check.
Okay, so I've got something in my hand, it feels like?
Yes, something. You're holding something. I mean, your wrist is far down. It's...
Alright, I put my other hand, I try to push it along with him.
Yeah, roll athletics as well.
14.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's athletics, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 19 on the die, because I got 0.
Okay, that's pretty good. And with the 14 helping you out too. Because whatever you're pulling, your hand is like this and you're pulling it, and you quickly realize whatever it is long.
Okay.
So you're shit, and you kind of have to like use all of the muscles in your forearm and wrist to kind of wiggle it and pull and turn it, and then like you don't want to let it go, but your wrist feels like it's breaking as it's just this weird angle, and you're pulling something up through the mud, and eventually you're up on your feet as you're with Turok behind you helping to pull, and then mud flings up in 1, 2, 3. Roll a d6.
A d6?
And I know you're not there, so
2.
Badi gets covered in this mud as this morning star is in your hand.
Oh, wait, what?
It's shaped like that. I mean, it's entirely covered in mud. It's really hard to tell exactly what it is.
What the fuck is this?
No, you tell me. What the hell did you just do?
I don't know. I prayed, I guess. I don't think I've really ever done that, but
I don't think that was praying, but sure. I suppose it was.
Well, that's
Tanaki, can you do that thing to clean this off?
He's not in there.
Oh, right.
He's the only one that said he wasn't coming
You
in.
do that thing to clean me off.
I'm very sorry. I didn't even notice you were.
You should be sorry.
At that, the priest that was watching you just walks away. Just walks away. Starts watching other people that are praying. Doing what, and then you notice that's what the priests are doing. They're walking around others that are praying, looking at them, deciding, nope, and then just moves on.
Now I'm trying to reach out again in my mind. Was this you?
No response.
Okay.
Well, we're all set in here and or what? We good now?
I'm gonna stick my other hand in the mud. I don't think so. I think that's greedy. I'm gonna walk out, just looking at it.
Yeah, it's just this mud cover, and you kind of, it's like thick and kind of caked on, and you're pulling it off as you're going, trying to get at what's underneath.
Does it feel heavy?
It's heavy. Oh yeah, yeah.
Is this how you pray to Sazish? You stick your hand in the mud.
And then Tanaki, you see them as they start walking out into the sun.
This
You guys kind
is
of
not
blink
normal.
as you're back in the sun.
This is an interesting trick.
You know.
I don't think it's a trick.
How did you know there was something buried in the mud?
I didn't.
Sazish gave it to you. You realize this?
I don't realize this. Can you do something can you tell if it is? This is new territory for me.
How about I hit you with it as hard as I can and see what happens?
You asked him.
There's a lake right over there. Just go rinse it off.
Don't you realize this? You went to his temple. You cut your hand like a fool. You put it in the mud, and you say, "Somebody help me," and he helped you.
Well, he helped me.
He helped you out of the mud. But this, he did not give this to you. Sazish did.
Maybe.
Who else would do this?
Maybe you're just in the ground. I don't know.
You are a fool, Linda.
There's a lake right over there. Just go rinse it off.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you walk, a few buildings down, go into the kind of like over the edge, and dipping it in. It takes a little while to clean it off because it's kind of like this thick mud and clay, so it's kind of caked on as you go. Sorry, I gotta sneeze and it's living in my face and it's just not ready to come out. It's this gnarly looking thing. This dark colored metal. A bit ornate towards the handle and the top kind of splaying out in 6 different not like spiked, but like curved pieces that don't quite meet at the top. But it's rusty, and it looks like it's been sitting in mud for a long time, right? Like it is not in great repair. But also you are like, oh, it's not going to really like fall apart anytime soon. Are you proficient in martial weapons?
Simple.
Yeah. So you are not proficient with the Morningstar.
No. Hey, it is what it is. I
But
guess.
you have it.
Yep.
Did you buy that?
Did I buy that in there?
No, he pulled it out of the mud.
Oh. Good. Because I was going to say, if you bought it, you probably got a shitty deal. It's really rusted.
All right. So.
Found it?
He put his hand in the mud and pulled it out. Apparently that's not how people practice Azish, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I did it wrong.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting this. Look back at the temple, and I just. Okay. If anyone else, anybody have something to do? Or,
Nope.
I'm a little.
Oh, totally open.
Okay.
Is there a tannery here in this town? Place to where they
Yes.
sell furs and animals.
Yes.
I need to get a skull.
All right, let's go to there.
You need it. You have a skull.
I need to get another one.
Gotcha. Not the one you have.
Symmetry is good.
No, not a cemetery. I don't want a dead person skull. I want a dead animal skull.
Shouldn't we give that dagger back to that lady?
I don't have a dagger other than this one I just cut myself with.
I believe him.
Do I believe him? I don't believe
No,
him.
you.
I don't believe him.
What do you? I don't have a dagger other than this one.
Where's
the
the
one
one
you
she
stabbed
stabbed you with?
I don't have it.
Okay, where'd you put it?
I didn't put it anywhere.
Did you sell it?
No. I told you.
Well, looks like we can't.
I don't have it.
Well, we can't get our magic stuff then.
She's gonna try to hurt us.
Wait, so we have something that she uses as a weapon, and
Alvina.
we're weaker because of it. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, now she's not gonna get
No,
us
we
more
can't.
magic items.
Remember we asked
What
her-
if she has to give it to us, or we won't give her shit back?
We
How
don't-
about that?
We don't have her shit.
Well, you weren't there to
Where's-
explain it. And
where is
you're
her-
the intimidating one, not us.
No, where is her shit?
Oh, that's
Tell me
who.
where her shit is. Inda says he doesn't have it.
I don't know, you're so far up her ass. Why don't you tell me?
What? How?
Bring this Alvina to me with my items.
No. Who are you
Then
to tell me what to do?
Then she does not honor the deal we made yesterday.
Why do you now have your
Deal,
balls?
someone. He's lying to us, and you're okay with it?
You now find your balls when
She
talking to
stabbed
others.
him? Did she stab him?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So if she stabbed him, she is the one who must answer for her crime.
Well, she was trying to stab Reject.
Yes.
Tell her in the-
Then we must figure out why.
Okay, but we don't know if she stabbed him because she.
So
didn't
right
tell
now
us.
we are in a position of strength. We lure her
We have
into a
nothing.
meeting
A meeting for what?
to get her shit back. And then...
We don't have her stuff, buddy.
So hold on. Are you telling me we
Wait.
do and Inda has it,
I
or we don't?
think he has it. He will not confirm.
Does she think he has it?
Yes.
That's all that matters.
Actually, no, she thinks your dad
No,
has it.
she thinks your dad.
No,
has
that's
it.
right. So
So maybe you should bring your father.
Wait, hold on. So when you talked to her, did you tell her that Inda was the one she
I
stabbed?
did. No, she.
No, so then it was Inda then, she thinks, I
That's
believe.
right.
Yeah. So why don't we get a meeting with her
We were drunk.
and then take the shit she has and give her back her dagger? And no silver. How
How are
about
we gonna
that?
give her back a dagger we don't have?
I walk up to him and I fucking slap him across the face.
Roll a
Use your inspiration.
You know what? I will. What's my inspiration word?
Advantage.
advantage.
We'll see. We'll see what happens here.
Uh,
Beat the shit out of body.
17.
real quick.
17.
Yeah, that's fine.
You take
14 damage.
4 damage
Okay, I was saying 14.
as you get smacked upside the head.
Like a
5.
rack,
It's 5.
hands like a rack of bananas.
1 plus 4.
1 plus 4, 5 damage.
5 damage,
Yeah, you're fucked
okay.
up, man. Sorry.
One
Sorry.
for each finger.
So now we know per
I
character you have
understand.
5 fingers.
You get hoof damage, son.
I understand you're upset. And I'll let that one slide.
I think
Hit him
this,
again.
I think this is wise, Darius. You don't want to cross buddy.
Hit me again and she'll find out.
I don't think she's afraid of you. Nobody
She
is.
doesn't have to be.
You could not find your balls
As
last
It
night.
they're
wouldn't be a good fight
as
if
they're
she was
doing this-
scared.
I'm going to turn around and I'm going to cast Sending to Reject. I'm going to say, what the fuck did you do?
Okay.
What did you do? I'm just going to keep saying, like, what did you do? I got stabbed for some bullshit you did.
Can we hear
Don't
you
lie.
say that? I assume not.
Yeah, I mean, saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see
He
it.
has to say it out loud.
You motherfucker. I knew it!
I didn't say I didn't get stabbed.
You hear,
No, I know, but he said I got stabbed because of you.
are you trying to talk to... Are you in, like, the tree or something? The hell is going on here? Where does he go? That's about it.
The whole world.
Oh, sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infinite range?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not infinite. Has a little trouble
Oh, I
going
would
planes of
play
existence.
that. It's fine.
And then after a while you hear, Turok!
That's the one you use, I guess.
And
Oh, so it's not
your
okay.
new friend,
This
Fizzle,
traumatized them forever.
runs over. Hey! Oh, hey! Oh, there's lots of you today. Hi!
Hello, little one. What brings you out here today?
Who
Oh,
is this?
I was just running some errands. Oh, hi! I'm Thistle. What?
Thistle?
God, he's rude.
Thistle.
Don't mind him. He has some teenage angst. You
Who is
remember what it's
Thistle?
like to be a
I
teenager.
say, who is this? And she says, her name is Thistle.
I don't know who the fuck.
I
this
don't
is.
understand. Your name is this? Who?
It's close enough.
Oh.
Thistle, like the prickly weeds that grow out in the fields.
There's a word for that?
Making fun of my names.
Okay, I suppose.
But what errands bring you into town today?
Oh, I'm just gonna pick up some fish for dinner. There's a good fish market past that. What are you all doing?
None of your business. Minding my business.
Slapping the shit out of an elf. What are you doing?
Getting fish?
Go get it then. Goodbye. Now where the fuck are you supposed to meet her?
Are they always like
Now that we know-
they do yell quite a bit. I'm terribly sorry.
that's very loud.
Now that we know that Inda was stabbed,
No shit, I was stabbed. Look at this.
thanks you.
Yeah, it's bleeding through a bit. I mean, he's just wrapped.
How about you get us the dagger?
I
and we
don't
can get our stuff.
have it. I'd pull out my
He's a-
I
he's a liar.
turn out my pockets. I don't have
Of
it.
course you don't have it on you. You were going all night. We
Where
have
was
no
I gonna
idea where
go?
you've been. I don't know. Maybe
You
your
care so
dad
much.
has it?
Why do you care so much
Maybe
about
you-
this woman?
I don't know.
I
don't know why.
I don't care. I'm saying we need to get our stuff.
What
we
stuff?
don't
No, she needs to get her shit.
She
That's
owes.
fine. We can use it
If
as
anything,
leverage.
she owes
Yes.
me
To not
because
pay
she
for
stabbed
our
How
me.
did you
This
leave
is
it
a
with
good
her?
point.
She stabbed me. How am I going
She
to go to
asked
her and
me-
apologize?
I'm not asking you to apologize.
I haven't had a
Inda.
chance to practice the ocarina yet.
I'm
That's
asking.
okay. Life is busy apparently.
I'm asking that you get the dagger and we use it to exchange for the goods we wanted
How about we-
without paying for it.
How about we
What
go
goods?
to her and exchange the stuff for not kicking the shit out of her for stabbing me?
There's no reason to kill her. She is a good
She
person.
tried to kill me.
Yes, because you
I don't know about you,
disguised
but
as
in these streets out here, you roll up on me, I will roll up on you with my crew.
You were asking to be hurt.
Oh, you're telling me I was asking for it because
You
of the
were
way I
dressed up
looked?
Yes.
I mean, if you think about it, you were dressed as a criminal who was expelled from the university and should not have been here in the first place.
So you get stabbed for that? I was expecting to get shook down and been told to leave.
Maybe
at
that
best.
was his ex-wife.
What? Are you talking?
I mean, Badi has stabbed people for less. We can't get judgy at this.
Nobody has not stabbed people for less than just being somebody.
Fine. Let's go. Let us go find her.
I just stab someone with an axe, but that's just me.
Let us go find her, and we'll take the stuff.
Were we supposed to meet here at
I'm
some
going
point?
to cast something again.
Yes.
What time
I'm going
would
to
we
say
be
to
here
him,
at?
It was
I
supposed
hope
to be
you
a
never
week
see
later,
somebody named
right?
Alvina,
No.
a gnome who is going to stab you in the
Am I
neck
wrong?
if she sees you.
Am I wrong?
Ask me how I know this.
She said next.
I'm in your head.
I thought she said a couple days.
Next day at noon.
Are you? You're friends with? How do you? Stop talking to me.
Oh, he's gonna get fucking haunted for fucking. I get a spell slot for your ass every day.
All right. What time is it?
It's
Like 1. Oh,
later than that. I mean, you had
Later?
you had a long late brunch, dude. Yeah.
oh, and I figured I'm just gonna cast Identify on them, see if anything pops up.
Oh no,
No, okay, it's just a mundane.
Rusty.
Awesome.
All right. I'm gonna walk. We'll start walking to Alvina's. Right,
That's
that's
the useless thing possible.
Yeah. Where are you heading?
Where we met her last time.
I think so.
Do we meet
Oh
her in the middle
no!
of
It
the
was
courtyard?
no. It was yeah. It was
It was
outside.
university.
Yeah, it was outside.
It
She
was,
wanted
yeah.
to meet us. So
Okay, so you're gonna head to the university.
sure.
Okay.
This will be better run along back home. Are you going to be safe here? You know the streets. You don't need.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I live. I mean, not too far.
I apologize for my friend's rude behavior. They're preoccupied.
Where are you all going?
You'll
Back
fuck
to
up
the
a gnome.
university.
Oh, can I go with you?
Yeah.
No.
I've always wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Sure.
You were there last night.
Well, I mean, I was behind it.
Come on, child. How much HP do you have?
Oh my god, I got killed.
Why should be super fucking?
You're not the student at the university.
Oh no, not me. No. No, I've never been able to be on in it, within it,
Why not?
because I'm not a student.
But what about your fish, though?
Yeah, you knew
You should get that now. Really? We'll wait. You can go and get it, and then we'll be here when you get back. Definitely.
She's like, should I just go get a fish?
Yeah, real quick.
Go.
Just grab it.
You are
She's
more
smaller
than
than you,
welcome
Bree.
to come with us. Unfortunately, I cannot
What?
guarantee.
She's even
that
smaller
you're not
than
a
you.
student at the
She is.
university. I do not know if they will let you in. There's nothing. I can
No,
do.
that's fine. You all go. That's fine.
We're
I didn't
going.
Mean to, I
We're
didn't
walking.
mean to oppose. I'm sorry. Well, it was nice to see most of you.
Goodbye.
Thistle.
Thistle.
I.
Thistle or that. You said they thistle or that. Do you get the joke, you know?
And now I'm trying to understand why that temple looked like it did.
As you guys start walking away, Thistle's gonna try to grab Bree's sleeve and try to like get your attention.
Sorry, reflex. Shoot her 4 times
Yes,
with arrows.
Thistle?
Do
It
you
was in Bree's reflex, not me saying that.
do you know Sheila?
No,
Are you sure?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, you just seem like someone she would like.
Who's Sheila?
She comes and visits me sometimes.
Heal.
Like Brando?
Like who?
Oh my god. Brando. Fucking Brando.
Never mind. When you say she visits you, what do you do?
Yeah, she like comes out of nowhere.
It's like Brando.
Who's Brando?
I think Brando's my Sheila.
There's another Sheila?
Poor Australian watching this show. Single Australian. Like
That's-
Mikey.
That's amazing. I didn't know Sheila had other like her.
Does Sheila try to make you do mischievous things?
She really likes to garden.
Oh. Brando always wants me to, like, steal stuff.
Oh. That sounds bad.
Yeah, I usually don't follow him.
Oh. Okay. Well, if you ever want to meet Sheila, maybe I can have her help meet you.
The next time you see Sheila, tell her to tell Brando to stop trying to make me do bad things.
I'll tell her. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Thistle.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna get a fish.
Okay.
Okay.
Stay safe.
Yeah, definitely. Fine. All right.
She's gotta go.
No, she knows where.
Don't
the
kill
eye
my
is.
slump.
That's what it is. She knows.
She
where
is the
eye
eye.
Oh, she's gonna.
Don't kill my food.
No. That means I'm gonna kill it.
Oh,
Yeah, we
She
gotta kill
likes
her
the
now.
garden. That's
So here we are.
big hint right there.
So here
Is
we
it?
are.
Sure is.
Wait, say that again?
All right, you guys head up to the university.
Go ahead, Talius.
Yeah, you enter into the courtyard
Sure, I'm
through
trying
that
to
gate.
find her.
At this time, there's some people walking around, not others. But sure enough, Alvina is under the same tree she was under the day before. Although
attack.
at this point she's kind of sitting there. She has like this kind of wide brim hat pulled up over her face as she's sitting under there, just kind of like tapping her foot.
She just sleep, it'll be easy.
I'll walk up to her and sit down.
Yeah, as you guys start coming up, she lifts her hat, sees you sit down next to her, just puts it back over and says, "Do you have something for me?"
I push him forward
Okay.
and I say,
Reckless trailer from that.
I think he has something he would like to tell you. You
cocks the
I'm
hat up
pushing
a little
you
bit.
forward.
What am I supposed to say exactly?
Are you
What?
the dumbass that
I'm sorry for being in the way of your knife.
got stabbed?
Why did you stab him?
So I'm gonna turn around again and I'm gonna say, so you expect me to apologize to this little thing for stabbing me?
No, I would
I said
like.
nothing about
It would be a
apology.
good start.
No. Why?
She asked where the knife was, and I'm sure you're the only one who knows.
You're right. And it won't be given. It won't be given back anytime soon. The way things are, I don't see any reason why I should.
He makes a good point.
Why'd you stab him for?
We are the
like
ones.
reject?
Leave it like
You
that then. And she pulls the hat down further over her face.
You want to know what reject is?
Nope.
Fine.
Nope. From below the hat.
Could we trade?
Why did you stab him?
None of your damn business.
That's none of your damn business where your damn knife is it?
There we
We
go.
will just take it as recompense.
Suppose so. Suppose I don't tell anybody about everything you're doing here. You know how things are in this city.
You're in way over your head, pretty boy.
Could just tell him, then we could be done with
It sounds like a threat to me.
It does.
Are you making threats?
If you were any smarter, you'd already know whether it is or whether
I
it
attack her right now.
Sure.
Reckless Grave Master.
Ah!
That's
Here.
16 to hit.
16 to hit.
Yep.
Are you? Can I ask? You're not trying to kill me, right? With her.
16's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
Sitting right in
Thank
front of her.
I'll say you get her by surprise by this, so we're not gonna go into.
Not with fucking. We're in the middle of the courtyard.
Yeah, with guards on the walls behind you. Yep.
23 damage.
Okay.
Oh, she's not just dead.
Whoa, she's
You. She screams out. All of a sudden. Everyone roll for initiative.
Great.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
This was.
Oh, I wasted my good roll.
This one, yes. She's gonna be. She is an necro. And now Rick is one of her slaves because he got stabbed by the knife.
I doubt it.
That's all I'm saying.
We're +1
Okay.
poison dagger.
25-20? 20-15.
17.
16.
I'm still first with that terrible roll.
Oh.
For +10.
I rolled a 7.
I have a +2.
You have a +10.
I have a +0.
Me too.
I got that in 0.
15-10?
12.
13.
$13?
Lucky 13, baby.
And
I got 12.
12. 12-10? Alright, below that.
Ocho.
5.
This is an English stream. Don't get us banned.
855. Who's going first?
Go for it.
Me, I guess.
Yeah, your deck is technically high.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bree, you're up first.
I'm gonna knock an arrow and hold my action until somebody does something else.
Okay. What exactly are you waiting for? To see if someone attacks your friends? Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Zephine.
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay. So now all of a sudden people just start jumping into action. Arrow, Narc, just Agathis is ice, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this just cold, frosty feeling. Oh, which I think casting Armor of Agathis in this hot ass summer heat feels just real good. Okay. Anything else you're gonna do?
I would take my hammer out, but that's it.
Okay. Buddy, roll a d8 for me.
7.
7. Okay. Arrows fly in your direction. That's gonna be a natural 1.
String breaks.
14.
Nope.
Not gonna hit. 16.
Yeah, that'll hit.
1. It's a natural 18, so that'll hit. Another natural 18, and then one more is an unnatural 18. So that's 4.
Do I get the rest of my turn before because I had a surprise round?
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
Because it probably should have. I mean, it's not like you surprised them from
Probably
it. I
the
think that's
damage
what
then.
you got off. So
Because I can act normally in a surprise round because of Feral Instinct, so if I rage first, I can do my entire turn in the surprise round. But that's fine. That's alright. Just tell me the damage.
okay. What is a? I just gotta check what the.
If that's a feature, let me see.
You said 4, right?
Yeah.
3 plus 6, 9. 7 plus 11. 18 plus 9 is 27 points of piercing damage. As full, what would say, 7 bolts fire. 4 of them land inside of you.
I'm gonna use Aura of the Guardian
Is reaction.
as a reaction.
Okay.
When an ally within my aura takes damage, I instead take the damage.
Okay, so you take.
Well, I wouldn't take all of it. It would be a single instance, but
Oh, okay.
I can only use my reaction once.
Take your pick, man.
Whatever was the higher was
11.
sure.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, that's kind of a cool ability.
At that, Alvina takes her turn, and she is bleeding, hurt, and tries, rather in vain, to crawl away. She gets about 3 feet. As she leaving a streak of blood behind her.
Mike, is it this?
There's also screaming and yelling in the yard. Help! Help! Indo, you're up.
Okay, so are they staying on the wall, or are their guards coming, or what? Is it?
They're on the wall, but they're running in your general direction.
Okay, how far away is the wall?
You're
Can I get,
almost
like-
against it. The tree that you're behind grows up right against it, pretty much.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at. Can I reach one of the guards with that? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, there's at least one definitely within range of that.
Okay, so I apologize. I haven't gone to actually cast this in the combat yet, so I just want to make sure that It is 3d10. Yeah.
Sure.
3d10.
We'll roll to attack first.
That's going to. Is there a plus to that or no?
Yeah, it's
Your
more
spell
spell
attack.
Spell attack modifier, yeah.
Apologize. Lose that. So that's going to be 15.
15 just misses.
Just misses?
Yeah, and just glances off of.
I can use my inspiration to add a die. Oh, never mind. Never
It's fine.
Yeah, you have
And
no
with my bonus action,
You can use it to give him advantage if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, because you can do that
Okay.
after the roll.
that's going to be better. That's going to be that's a +6. Yeah, so that's a modified 20.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
9, 2, 20.
At that, ah! Tungus is blasted off of the wall,
Tungus, no!
screaming as she falls to her death at your feet.
As in for my bonus action, I turn to Buddy and I say, "To battle!"
Oh, not Tungus.
Yep, Tungus is dead. Okay.
Inspiration. To you.
Tungus and Longus and Blongus and Trungus.
All right. So inspiration for Badi. Does that?
I
mean
was holding an action.
Sure. What do you want to do?
That somebody attacked. When
Sure.
Brody got attacked.
Yeah, sure did.
So
What are
just
you gonna
attack, shoot one of the guys on the wall.
Kill them all.
What do you do?
I'm gonna shoot at one of the guys on the wall.
Yeah, roll to attack.
Keeping an eye on the little gnome so she didn't get away.
That's a 22.
22 will hit. Roll for damage.
Wonderful.
Bless you.
Thank you.
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Yep, that's just enough. You send an out. Oh! Someone else falls. You hear a thump as he falls off, back away the other side of the wall. Cool. That ends your turn.
That ends my turn. Attack it.
Badi, you're
And
up.
I'm gonna move. And for my move, I'll just keep it in view of Alvina.
Yeah, she barely has made it anywhere. She's literally
I'm
like,
keeping my eye though,
Yeah.
because
okay, definitely.
Still, is she alive?
Yes.
Yeah, she's trying to crawl away.
Yeah, I'll pick her up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, easy enough. She can't resist you. She's
gnomes.
Where's my nearest exit point?
there's only one. It's the front gate.
How far am I away?
A bit of a distance. So this. I'm trying to conceptualize this. So if like this is, not a square but a hex, you're and the front gate's over here. You're kind of like on this side wall over here. So you have to. I mean, there's some buildings on the way. So you generally, you would get back to the front and then go. Like that's the way the walkway goes. You could definitely save some time running by the buildings, like over the grassy areas.
Okay, I'll keep to a covered position where I feel I have cover from
Yeah.
range attackers, and I'll make my way towards there.
Sure. Okay.
As I movement.
All right. Yeah, you just hoist her kind of over your shoulder and start running off. Okay. Is that no Tanaki?
I'm going to, seeing him pick her up and start running, I'm going to run perpendicular from where she was, as
Okay.
if I'm one of the random people in the yard that's running away from this.
Sure.
Go 30 feet and then take the dodge action.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you also just roll a performance check for me? To see how that's taken.
Shit. 8.
Yeah, I think you're like make that. No. But you're like ready to go. Okay. Cool. Talius.
I'm gonna run after Buddy.
Okay.
It didn't have to end like this. Wait.
Okay. Turok.
I'm so confused with everything that's going on right now. Like internal conflict. How fast does Body run? Probably faster than me.
50? Yeah.
Definitely faster than me, so I can heal her.
Although, I mean, a gnome is a small creature, so I wouldn't say you're at half speed carrying. Maybe,
I mean, if
maybe minus 10 feet. You know what I mean? Like, you should be at 10 feet carrying another creature, but she's a size smaller, and you're real
My weight
big.
carried now is 70.3 pounds. I'm encumbered if I have 91 to 180, so if she weighs more than 20 pounds, I might be like slightly encumbered. by
Yeah, so I would say that
Yeah.
slightly encumbered area. You know, I don't always go by the weight rules
Like a
so
back-
strictly.
Carrying a backpack.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So you run after her? Or
No, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Body.
okay.
that. Okay, what do I have to do?
Wisdom save.
Oh, that's good. It'll be an 18.
That's a save.
Okay. Yeah, you feel it, but you just shrug it off and keep going.
I guess I would run in that same general direction.
Sure.
Saying, what are you doing?
Okay, back to the top. Bree, you are up.
I'm gonna follow the group,
Okay.
but stay alert to like anybody else that's trying to attack us as we.
Okay. Do you have an arrow knocked as you're
Yeah.
going and just trying to be like getting ready for it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You run ahead. Ready that arrow, Zephahim.
Are there any more hostiles around? There were 7 arrows, right?
Oh yeah, up on the wall certainly. Although they're kind of like they've gotten on the other side of buildings, so they at least have. You remember this is a hexagonal shaped courtyard, but it's rather big. But where you're heading towards, there's also a wall with the parapet with some guards on it.
Are there any the guards? Are they just like all different races and whoever?
Yeah, so
or
they're
are they university guards or?
they're university guards. Yep, there are no town guards, just like any other town, but the university does employ their own. So there are some gnomes. Poor Tungus, that was killed, was a gnome. The others are mostly tiefling.
Okay.
My third kill. I can't.
And a named character to boot. Alright.
There are tieflings, you said?
Oh yeah.
And to give it and to take it away.
I would shoot at one of the tieflings.
Okay. What are you shooting with?
My Ray of Frost.
Okay.
It's a 60 foot. I don't know how far they are, but.
Yeah, if you're shooting at the ones that are near you before you start, if you start running or whatever, but
Yeah.
where your starting location was, they're definitely within 60 feet.
Okay. It's an actual 20.
Yeah, is it going to do more than 11 damage?
Yep.
Yeah, they're fucking dead.
Most
I mean,
likely. I mean, it's
yeah.
2d8, but
You can roll for it. Go
double
for
it.
it.
So
Oh, what are the odds?
yeah, it's 10 plus 10.
Yeah.
Dead.
Okay. So you as they fall off the parapet, as they shatter on the ground at your feet.
Then I would use the rest of my movement to follow after where they went.
Okay. Cool. It's the guard's turn again. There are 4 left, and they're gonna shoot at. Man, you are all.
I'm wide open.
Come on.
40 feet. You probably all would have been able to get behind cover at this point. So I think they're actually gonna start running towards the front and yell, "Close the gate! Close the gate!" Okay.
How funny until the cat digs his claws into your vein. Never get banned from Twitch because
I think just movement-wise, you'd have like a turn, and then you would get to the gate at the following turn.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat on my turn then.
Okay. Well, we're not there yet. We are at. We're just one. Oh, it was the guard's turn. Sorry. Inda, you are up. Inda.
Oh, see, I was paying
What are you,
attention.
what
I
are
knew
you
what I
gonna
was doing.
Wait, what does Expeditious Retreat do?
It means that for my action I can take the dash action so I can like triple move. Like I'm keeping up with Buddy like as much as possible.
So probably ahead of her then. Yeah.
Like, if only just slightly ahead.
Isn't it like double your speed too?
It's let me just read it.
Yeah.
It's like
exactly.
something crazy. You can move like
Exact-
120 feet in a round.
Yeah,
or
it's like
something.
plus
You can take the dash action now and as a bonus action for the duration. You do not get bonus movement. It's just you get to
Take
move.
2 dashes.
You get to take the dash action for a bonus action. So you get to move, take your action to move, and then move for your bonus action.
Yeah, at that you're pretty much you're getting closer to the gate. You've kind of like run ahead of them, and you do see the guards at the front, like trying to figure out what's going on. They see you running. They see chaos. They see students running as well, away from where this was happening. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay.
So I want to keep up with the group.
After Inda is Badi.
Ah,
60.
how far away am I from the gate?
2 turns. 2 turns movement away.
Even if I dash?
I'm assuming you're gonna dash. I
Yeah,
think
so
you-
my goal is to be with the group, not
Yeah.
to be like 40 feet. 30
Yeah,
feet in
okay.
front. Okay, just so
Sure.
we're clear.
Yep. No, thank you for making that clear. Yep. Because you could quite easily.
I'm gonna hoist her on my back like a shield.
Yeah.
So if I have any arrow fire coming from up top, it's gonna hit her and not me. And I just drop a shoulder, I rage, and I just dash with my action.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Oh, students fleeing before you. as you are this like terrifying ball of furry fury, carrying a bloodied gnome.
Yep. Not the first time.
Not the first time
either.
Okay.
Gnomes don't do well in this game.
Tanaki.
They don't last a single gaming session.
I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna run and dash with the group.
Sure. Okay. Telius.
3.5 seconds.
Telius.
Huh? Oh, I'm gonna keep running with them,
Okay.
pleading them to stop.
Tarak.
Them to stop.
The gate is still open.
It is currently.
Yeah, and Badi is through it now.
We were
No,
this
no,
is,
they're getting
this
close
is
to
gang warfare we're involved in.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's about right. That's pretty quick.
This desert that I'm from,
Yeah.
Like Sahara kind of desert.
Dunes or like the
Like
earth.
like the Gobi Desert or like the African plains. Like what kind of desert are we talking about? I guess what I'm really asking is, have I seen a cheetah before?
Like SpongeBob's house.
Or a fast cat?
Yeah. No, you probably would have seen some cheetah-like creature. Sure.
Bonus action cheetah.
Yeah.
Turn
Okay.
into a cheetah and dash my 120 feet to catch up to Buddy.
Okay.
Now you saw it.
Yeah. Super easy. Just does that cheetah dash. And
Sit-
you are there.
Yep.
That's action.
An
Bonus
action.
action.
Bonus action.
Okay, and you've caught up. All right. All right. Back to the top of the round. Bree.
I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. As you guys are getting closer, you do see there is movement by the guards on the top above the gate. Some of them are moving, turning towards you. Why don't you roll a d8 for me?
Six.
Okay, 6. So there are 6 guards, 3 on either end, turning towards you as you're running closer to more in the open, as there's not places to hide around this area.
I'm just gonna keep holding.
Okay, so you're running. At this point, you're getting left behind a bit because everyone else is dashing and they're running ahead
Well
of
then
you.
I'll use my bonus action to dash.
Oh, okay. I'll assume you've been doing that to kind of keep up with the group.
Yeah.
Sure, that's right. I forget you're a rogue. You can do those things. All right, you're holding an arrow.
That's right.
Bonus action dash. Zephahim.
Does it look like they're gonna fire at us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot at one of them.
Okay, go for it.
Preferably a T4.
Yeah, go for it. Definitely.
Damn.
Fuck.
No, was it? Was a hate crime.
What are you shooting with though?
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. Okay, yeah. I'll say you probably move a little bit, shoot, and then keep moving as you go.
26.
26.
I got something for this gnome.
And I think at that he fires the crossbow bolt, and it freezes mid shot. Okay. So you fire crossbow. Anything else?
And just keep moving.
Keep moving forward. Okay. Yeah, you're going ahead. You are getting right towards the gate. At that point, the additional 5 guards are going to shoot at some people. 1, 2, 3, 7 people. I'm going to say the 8th person is Belinda. Or
Elvira.
Alvina on your back, and that's who they're shooting at and hitting if I get an 8. That's an 8. Okay. So the first one, what did I say? 5, right? Because 1 died.
That's fucking great.
The first one is against Alvina, because why the fuck not? It'll hit her, and she's and she's not making any more sound on your back.
Great.
Second shot
That's her job.
is towards Inda.
Someone's shooting at me? Alright.
Yeah, that's a 10.
Oh, they have to damage me, so no, it doesn't hit me.
Okay.
I dodge it as I'm running.
Yeah, just dodge to the side. Third. Oh wait, who is that? Third shot is 1, 2, 3. As at Bree, the most terribly intimidating of you. That is a natural 3, so not even close as you jump to the side. But you can shoot right back at them if you want to.
Okay.
Okay, roll to attack. Like, screw you, why'd you shoot at me?
Play your flute at them.
That's terrible. 12?
12 is not going to hit. No, they step out of the way as the arrow goes whizzing by them. The fourth one is going to who are they shooting? One at a time. Fourth one they're going to shoot at is Turok, the big half-orc. Oh, the big cheetah now. Okay, that'll do it. Natural 3, because why the fuck not? The only thing that's going to hit is going to be the fucking NPC on your back.
Who are these archers, and why are they so bad?
It's like a university. Who are they?
Oh my god, guys, look out!
They're stormtroopers.
Right. Yeah. The only person that can shoot each other.
And Zephahim is going to take a shot.
Sure.
Undoubtedly, this is going to hit you because it's a natural 4. Yeah, stormtrooper aim, except where it really matters, at the NPC that you have murdered and are carrying on your back.
Well,
I'm giving myself
They murdered it.
the last.
They murdered your NPC.
That's true. Okay.
We were going to fix it up and send
and-
it on our way.
The portcullis in front of the gate closes.
We didn't make it.
So we're
after all
stuck
the
in there?
ashes?
No.
Is it checkered? Like, is there spaces in between it? Or is it like a solid wall?
Oh no, it's checkered.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's the portcullis in front of the big archway. Well, I was assuming you were staying with the group. If you guys, Bree and Zephahim wanted to run past the group out, they could have.
I don't have
Although
movement for
you couldn't because you didn't dash, but you could have. But you said you wanted to stay with the group, so that's what I was going with.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like, I could probably fit through that space in a pinch.
No, they're pretty. They're pretty small.
Oh, okay. So I'm not that
They're not like, hey, look, this is a place full of gnomes, and they can get through the gate we made.
I'm not quite that small.
No.
It could be.
Okay, Inda, you are up.
I am up.
And I did roll a decent persuasion from the other guards to convince them to drop the gate. Otherwise, they would have been like, we want them to leave. Like, why wouldn't they? Yeah.
Did I see? Who do I still see?
There are 5 more guards on the wall. There are students in chaos all around you.
Do I see
you hear more
where
yelling.
it was lifted or not? Or we dropped or not? Is there controls up there? Are there controls down here? Where
It seemed to be something they were doing up there, although you didn't really... From further away, you had a better angle, but from right now, you're looking like 20 feet up at a wall.
Alright, so I'm going to attempt to intimidate them into opening it back up and say, you don't want us in here. You're trapped in here with us.
Okay, so this is one of those,
I can call it suggestion if you want.
now you can't leave moments. No, I'm going to say it's intimidation, but I'm going to say it's at disadvantage because they
Bing.
certainly think they have.
Bing.
Okay.
Now it's a straight roll.
Yeah, straight roll.
So that's only going to be a 13, so probably not. No, actually it's going to be 15.
Okay. It's natural 20.
Oh, okay. Well, it wouldn't have mattered.
I like the 20 because I get a nice cool wolf head when I get the nat 20. Yeah. So, not to mention it would take them... Dropping it is easy. Hiring it is... Okay, good. Okay, so that is action.
And a bonus, I'm going to, I guess I will inspire. You still have your
That's still
inspiration.
my inspiration, buddy.
I'm going to inspire Zephahim in saying, "We don't want to die in here now, do we? Surrounded by these nerds."
Freaking nerds.
You have an inspiration.
Okay, alright. Buddy, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my great bow.
Sure.
And
First time, is it
Orlando
first time
Archer.
we're using this?
No.
Most times.
And Orlando
I'm
Archers.
gonna go for one of the closest guards near the gate.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty good. That's 17 to hit.
Yeah, so that hits. I want to say the arrows for these are also quite a bit bigger than normal arrows.
Okay.
It's somewhere between an arrow and a spear. It's thicker, too.
That's 9 damage.
9 points of damage. You get them right through the shoulder as they like fall to their knees and push themselves back up.
Second shot.
Okay.
Roll 2.
Same person.
Yeah. I use my
Yeah.
inspiration for that. That was like great. That's only a 16 to hit.
16 will just hit.
7 damage.
7 point. Yeah, with that, he kind of like pushes himself back up and like towards the
fly
edge. You
off
get
the
that
edge.
good angle that kind of lets him. And you watch through the gate, his body.
I will, and then I'll use my movement. I'll shrug the gnome corpse off my back, and I'll start climbing the portcullis.
How many feet can you climb?
I don't know. I can move 50 feet. How many feet can I climb?
Yeah, it's half.
I'll make a check if I need to. I'll make it a
at that, I think you can just climb it. It's climbable, and you are getting over the top of it, going
shall come
at the end of your turn. And you're like, you do it. Yes. Okay, that leaves.
Does this
4
portcullis go into like stone, or is it like straight
into
up?
stone?
Like would Buddy have to climb along the wall this way to get to a point to get up?
I have to do one of those X buttons checks. You have to jump.
Oh, it's pretty still. Yeah, I think. Climb the portcullis and then easily enough to climb
Ninja Warrior. So you just like climb up the top and then hop over.
Yeah, well, and then to get the stone has enough handholds that
The little
I want that to happen.
handholds
I'll let
spider
that
climb. You
happen.
gotta do it like
Yeah,
this.
I think.
I'm just
Not
wondering,
too
like,
much
am I thinking that she's gonna get up and out
Ninja
eventually
Warrior,
going
I'm
on
sure.
this?
She's certainly good.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What is that?
seen
Okay.
Ninja Warrior?
Yeah.
And it's Tanaki's turn. Do it.
If only you
Just
could
do
fly.
And I could fly higher than.
That's not the plan.
You do whatever you want, man.
Where we've made it to the gate.
Yeah. Oh,
And
you
the
are
guards shooting
sieging
us from.
Use the
from ahead.
where
They're
we
like,
used the rod
you're
above
running
us?
towards
How
them. Yeah.
The gnome
How high
corpse.
are they?
About 20 feet.
This isn't gonna work then.
Catapult the gnome corpse with the rod.
Shit. I didn't think we already were here, or at least that they weren't right above it.
Yeah, you're running towards the guards to get to the gate. You see Buddy's feet dangling as she's starting to pull herself up.
I love my grandma.
Hooves.
I'm gonna take a little barbarian.
And, yeah. I'm gonna shoot a fireball up there.
Wow. Okay.
Oh Jesus!
But I'm gonna have it. My plan is to have it go
Above?
just above them, so it won't hit us on the ground.
Okay.
So like,
So everyone up there, including Badi, needs to roll a dex save.
Yep.
There's 4 left, and the rest are dead. What's the thing?
My DC is 16.
Okay, that's a 7, an 11, a 5, and a 14.
20.
Okay, half damage.
Shit. 5 and 11, 16,
They're all dead.
17, 18, 18.
What the fuck?
It's 88.
Yeah, it's a fireball. This is the first fireball game?
Wait, it's 88?
No,
Fireball's
88.
Fireball's
86.
It's
He's what he's
86.
rolling. He's rolling 6s.
Oh, I am rolling 6s, yes.
So what's the damage?
You're
What was the
goon.
last number I said?
Plus 7 is 25.
25.
So I take
Okay.
12.
You take 12 points of damage, and I want you to roll a strength saving throw.
I do not search.
And I'm going to use spell save rules for this.
19.
Yeah, you hold on. As even some of the
Whoa.
stone starts
Yeah.
crumbling.
And my white hair just scorches off.
Yeah.
There's like ash behind me. And it's just charred, blackened skin now. As I crest the
Oh
wall.
God, it's
Yeah.
horrible.
That was just for the guards.
I just look full fucking Minotaur.
Did
now.
you
Even more powerful
You see,
than before.
that's gonna be one less point of charisma you have.
At that, we can just kind of act, because I don't think people are running towards you at this point. I mean, the guards are kind of like keeping their
Now they're
distance.
scared.
They were running, and then and they're like, holy shit. Bodies flying, scorching, burnt. As you crest the top, you can see that the mechanism to raise that portcullis is destroyed with the fireball.
Thanks, Dingus.
Yeah, I don't try to raise it. I just leave.
Yeah, you just jump off the wall, right?
I will take my rope. I'll wrap it around one of the crenellations, and I'll fucking rappel down. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm good, man.
What's everyone else doing?
I can't climb up.
I'm gonna climb it.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
Bye bye.
Yeah, you just using your thieves' acrobatics and your dash, you're easily able to scale this wall, get up to the top.
I'm going to.
And at that, I think you get up as Badi is just affixing her rope around something, tying it off, and grabbing it and starting to rappel off the other side.
I reach down, because combat is ended for now.
More or less, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reach down. I'm gonna touch the body of the gnome, and I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to think, and then shadow moves. The shadow that was being cast by her body moves around my arm and onto my body, and my body changes and molds, and I turn into her. And I think, and I now know the entire layout of the university, including any secret exits or entrances that I may be able to use to get out.
How do you do that?
Because I have the shadow disguise, which if someone that's just dead, I can turn into them, and I know all of their memories that they would know, that they'd be willing to share with a close acquaintance.
Sure. Okay. I would say she definitely knows of secret exits. None of them close to where you are.
Damn. Okay.
You also know everybody that she slept with.
There's several people.
Would she have fucked Talius if he asked?
Orgy Town.
No, she wasn't into him.
Come on,
She wouldn't have fucked you, Talius, you simp.
Is everyone climbing except Zephyr?
I don't know.
I'm asking.
I'm gonna try. I'm still looking like her, but I'm gonna try to climb.
Yeah, I mean,
I look like her for an hour, something like that.
I think it's climbable, climb speed. You guys get there half speed.
Oh, I can climb it?
I think it probably takes you a little longer.
We all have a climb.
But at this point, especially with other people helping you get over, get up, I think once you get to the point, you have to go back and start dangling from where the stone is. It's a lot harder, but other people grab your wrist and start pulling you up onto the wall.
I'll be last and push people up.
I don't think you go for that. I think you go for the wall.
The wall, yeah.
And just
kind of jumping and climbing
Yeah.
up the wall.
Yeah.
Scaling, giving handholds and jumping back and forth.
What would you say?
I'm just gonna help everybody. I'll be the last one, and I'll help them try and get out.
Okay. And you all rappel down the rope with things smoking and burning around you.
Oops.
And as you make your way down the other side of the wall and start making your way away from the university at a pretty quick pace, we'll pick it up next week, y'all.
Is Body not next to us anymore? She's gone.
She took all
You just keep going.
I'm not stopping.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a lot faster than these motherfuckers.
Here we go.
You're not faster than me.
Michael leaves.
Yeah, but
Yet again.
I mean, you know.
We are at 4 stars in Grand Theft Auto right now. We are not at helicopter ship.
She can run 100 feet around, but you can run 120 feet around.
Freaking crazy.
And actually, your rage would fade pretty soon. Well, I mean, that doesn't affect your speed, but that's just the thing. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching.
One more place we're never welcome back.
The university, not the city.
I sign,
It's like the
seal,
Vatican.
and deliver some wonderful quests to send them out of the city, but they just have to murder their hobo away around a little bit before they step away.
You don't.
This party is
You
near
make
dear
threats
to my
against me.
You make threats
I'm
against the
I'm
barbarian.
gonna fucking go. I'm sorry.
You
That's
make
the
threats
way
against the
it is.
barbarian.
I didn't do anything. Thank you.
You
very
are
much.
everybody except us.
I cannot take responsibility for Alvina's actions.
You are literally her.
Hey, she thought she was a bad bitch. Surrounded by a bunch
now
of
she's
nerds.
dead bandit. I beat you to it, Nick.
Thank you for watching, guys. Check out our website, inroadsproductions.com. You can also follow us on all of the things.
Good game, everybody.
Yeah, a good session today. I don't know what you're gonna do next time. I mean, I guess you have stuff to go do. But
Well, there's plenty of
Now we
space.
gotta find fucking Body.
Well, it's like the Vatican, right? Where they have guards and shit in the Vatican, but they don't deal with the rest of the city.
Rome is a lawless wasteland.
Yep.
So I have a date
Coliseum.
tonight.
Thank you all very much. We'll see you next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And have a great week. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.